I'm going to do a quick record test. Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2.
Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2.
Mic check
Staying
1 2.
on.
Are we live, boys?
Perfect. We all look good.
Yeah, we all sound good. All look good too.
All right. 5 seconds of silence. Starting now. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
What
What's
up,
up?
what up,
Yo.
What up? Welcome back, everyone. We are here, and we are the Dice Tell a Story, and we are playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
We're playing the new rule set. I think there's some mixed feelings still, but on the whole, it's still D&D. So we're gonna push on, and I think we all liked the first couple episodes, and I think this is gonna be really fun. What do you guys think?
Agreed.
Yep. I'm excited.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, Harry Ramhammer was really fun to play. Gotta admit it. He's such a difference from.
Every other character you've kind of played
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah, exactly. Especially Chavi. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of the exact opposite of
so-
Chavi. Yeah.
All right, well, welcome in, everybody. We're going to continue on. This is going to be episode 3 and 4. And, yeah, follow us wherever you find your podcast. You know, Twitch, Podbean, YouTube. I'm going to have a whole file dump pretty soon here onto Podbean, and it should update all the Spotifys and all that with tons of episodes. I think like 60-something episodes are almost ready to go. So we're going to carry on now with Dungeons & Dragons and just give a quick recap. So we started the campaign with us in a city called Rayleigh. And as we're kind of walking around the bazaar, some of us were in the bazaar, others in different areas of the city. This big, large, giant entity kind of, what we kind of could assume plane shifted in. Not that our characters would know that, but just for a visual effect for anybody, just for your mind to think of, came in and started destroying the city. Then after we got into a battle with it, promptly killed it, we kind of met each other, and we found that there's a little more going on to the story than we realized. There was a kid inside of the giant's goo belly that it had turned into once we killed it. And then a separate child had gone missing that Harry had initially saved him and his mother. So Harry and the crew disposed of the large creature, the giant. We promptly made our way and made up with the captain. What's his name again?
Stormborn?
Stormborn. There we go. Captain Stormborn. And he sent us to the inn, got us free rooms for the night. So we headed to the inn, got some dinner. We kind of discussed what we're good at with each other, kind of learned more about each other. They kind of learned that Harry wasn't the brightest tool, you know, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
We're not even
And-
sure if Harry is in the shed. He might be buried, rusted under the floorboards.
Hey, Harry's a good guy, man. He's a good
He
guy.
has the sharpest tool in the shed.
He has the sharpest tool. Yeah, he wields the sharpest tool. So we're gonna pick up, and we're gonna pick up in the tavern, in the inn,
Right. So
we're in the bedroom right now. We're in Harry's room
right.
that he kind of
So
like.
you guys are at the Radiance Rest. I have Rio has sent Jem to tail the mother to see if she's going home, because I know there was some mistrust on the mother. At least some of you guys have some mistrust for her. You guys are currently strategizing, or has strategized, and Ryu thinks that others were kidnapped during the attack, is what I have. I'm not 100%. Does that sound right?
Yeah, her kid was kidnapped during the attack.
If there's
yeah.
possibly
And
somebody else, maybe
you-
an adult that was gone missing.
You
With the red cloth.
you guys, I have that you guys are planning to head back to the scene, and Rio wants to go to the Arcane Council for a permit.
That I do.
Okay, so we're gonna pick up there at the inn inside Harry's room.
At what time of day is it right now?
Damn you, Scuba Steve.
I want to say it was
early
it was like
afternoon.
mid.
It happened early
Yeah.
in the morning.
Yeah, I thought it was like 3
Guy
p.m.
attacked.
Okay, I heard 3 p.m. We're gonna put 3 p.m.
You're the DM. You make it up.
Right. Because I know I did say a time.
Yeah, I
just don't,
think you
I
did too.
didn't
I don't
write
remember
it
what it
down in my
was.
notes, so I'm gonna say 3 p.m.
Yeah, I thought it was like between 3 and 5.
Currently, the outside it's still sunny outside. It's
So there's still a lot of day left. We're saying.
it's a lot of day left. Where you guys are currently at at the bazaar, when you look outside the window, you're seeing a lot of people within the bazaar. If you can like look up and see the sky, you see birds flying over. The air has like a salty smell to it. You can smell fresh fish nearby at the nearest like food stalls that are there.
Are clock towers a thing yet? Or is that still too advanced?
Clock towers. Clock towers are a thing.
Okay.
They,
We do know what time it is. Okay.
this city, Rayleigh, is the most advanced city within Reloria.
Right.
To your knowledge, in this whole entire world, like this is the crown jewel of this whole continent. Where you can actually there are trolleys that are run magically. So you'll see people congregate to an area, wait for one to come by, hop on, and then other people get off. This because the city is massive. There are different districts that intermingle with one another. We have Grigory, who's a Dragonborn, right, from here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to pick up. We're at the inn currently. What are you guys doing right now? I know you...
Have we completed a short rest at this point, or do we still need to burn some time?
I'll say you
Before
guys
that.
completed a short rest.
I think part of eating and what we were doing, you had asked originally if we
Yeah.
could short rest or
Yeah.
treat this as a short rest.
Yeah. So
And I think I'm the only one that actually ate.
We all ordered food.
No, yeah, you guys
I was
all
gonna
ordered
say, I think
food.
he ordered food.
Oh.
There was a bunch of people that ordered. You guys, I think, all ordered food.
I don't remember that, but it's good enough.
I remember getting ale and bread.
Yeah, you guys. I
And
mean,
maybe you did get bread.
you
that's
guys,
right.
you guys
asked
did
for
pay.
bread.
You guys, there, people did buy stuff.
At the end of the hour, we kind of stand up. So back to the scene. Once we get there, we're looking for carts. Carts are rare here, so we should be able to
Possibly tunnels.
sewers, possibly, very likely in this city. Well, Harry, let's go.
I need to finish eating first, please.
You've been slobbering all over the food for
No,
like.
I've been talking to you guys and arguing, and you put me in a box, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, hurry up. Can you eat on the way?
If you give me, like, I don't know, 5 seconds, and you just see Harry just grab, like, all the food at one bundle in his hands and just throw them in his mouth. Let's go, then.
All right. That sounds
Just
about right.
Mac-
smacking
lot.
his lips up and down.
Well, let's go, guys. I guess then.
Okay.
You guys lead the way. I'll follow. Don't mind me.
I'll begin walking towards that direction. As I do, I want to just be keeping a. Once we get closer, I'm gonna be looking at the ground, seeing if there's any blood that may be present.
Of where?
Just as we get closer to the site, I want to make sure there's no like blood on the ground or.
Now, when you say site, are you talking about where the giant attack happened, or are you talking about where the alleyway where you guys were talking with the mother when she was kind of showing her around?
Where the child got abducted.
Okay.
So then we found some red cloth on a nail.
Well, it wasn't a red cloth. It was a green shirt
Oh, okay.
with like blood on it.
Oh, okay. That was the red. Okay. It was a piece of his shirt. And there was some blood. Okay.
Hoping that maybe he bled other places or.
Is there a clothing store in town?
Very much so, yes.
How many?
How many?
Like, is there only one place you can get clothes?
What kind of clothes are you talking about?
General.
Oh, then yeah, there'd be many.
Okay, well. I was gonna go to one and say, hey, do you recognize this cloth? But,
I see what you're saying.
yeah.
So, as you guys are walking and you hit the alleyway, give me a perception check. As you're Ryan, honestly, even you guys are like, looking out for blood.
Can be investigation. 11.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
17.
9 for Harry as he's smacking away.
The 19. As you're hitting the alleyway and as you are walking kind of towards the bend in the back, as the alleyway kind of splits off and goes into another direction. In the corner back there, Soren, you see another piece of red sticking out, but it doesn't look like, it doesn't have like that soft texture of fabric. It looks more like paper, and you go to grab it, and what you find, good sir, is let me find it real
This is like one of my most favorite tracks for
Oh,
the cities. Yeah, it's a beat. I love it.
Gotta love that upseat.
Oh, here you go. You find a piece of paper with this on it. Why am I here? And on this piece of paper, if you want to take a look at the Discord in there, you'll see it under playtime.
Okay.
You find this like a red flyer, and you see this emblem on it. And this emblem has a kind of looks like an elongated shield. And on the top, it looks like a castle and like towers peeking out.
Yeah, almost like comb spikes. It's there. Comb teeth.
Yeah, kind of peeking out. On the back of it, it says "Surrender or Die."
No.
Interesting.
It's actually, I'm sorry. It says "Join the Obsidian Empire, surrender or die."
Where is this exactly saying it?
On this flyer that Soren
it was
found.
a flyer. Okay. Yeah, Harry would not be paying attention to that.
Is anyone familiar with the Obsidian Empire?
Does that ring any bells?
Do you like a history check or something? Is it something that we would know? Ever heard of?
Can I do a history check with my ex-military experience?
You got for sure. Yeah, you two can give me a history check.
14.
23.
23.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I will say with your 14, you've heard of the both of you have heard of the Obsidian Empire recently. It's something new. And is currently growing. It's not something that's been established.
Okay, so it's like a rising... I can't think of the word.
Good gang?
Militia?
or-
Faction?
Militia, yeah.
Yes and yes.
Okay.
It's a rising power
Alright.
within the continent of Roloria.
Huh.
With your 23 and being from here, you know that trying to think, is there any more information I can give you? Actually, with that 23 and seeing that, being from here, you know, the day prior to the attack that just happened, that the city was littered with these flyers.
Oh, okay.
There wasn't a corner. There wasn't like a person who didn't have one of these in their hands. The street was like littered with these flyers, and over a day, it didn't take the city officials long to be able to clean up the streets, and they might have missed a few. But you do know that this is. I will say that in addition to what that was said, there was an additional flyer that there was asking for Rayleigh to submit under the Obsidian Empire's rule.
No, okay.
But as you guys are looking around, you don't see any additional blood as you guys are currently walking through the what's it called? The alleyway.
Yeah.
As you do exit the other alleyway, you're looking at the aftermath of the giant attack in this area, right? You're still seeing people who are currently battered, bruised, shaken up. You see an older man off in the distance, and he's currently talking to some individuals. A wife and a husband who look shaken up about the whole ordeal. And as you guys are coming to, he spots you guys as you guys kind of exit out of the alleyway. And he walks up to you guys, hearing about you. He comes up. I'm going to show you what he looks like. You see this? He has like white. It kind of looks like he looks like Palpatine to me.
Like a Hunger Games Palpatine.
Like a Hunger Games Palpatine. That is kind of what he does look like.
He literally looks like the Hunger Games version of Palpatine.
Yeah.
Blue eyes, blonde hair. Well, gray hair now.
Yes,
It was probably like a dark blonde hair at one time. Very proper looking, like he's
With the
regal to a degree.
with the lifted collar.
Yeah, exactly.
going around his neck.
Yeah.
The suit jacket.
You see this guy walk across the street where he was talking to these people, and he starts to approach you guys. And he goes up and he starts to smile, and he's like, Are you the gentlemen that were able to take care of this monster that came and attacked us? From what I was hearing from other guards, that you...
We offered our assistance, yes.
My name... Oh, I'm sorry. I thank you for helping out these people and saving them. My name is Dr. Cornelius Storm... Nope, wrong person. Dr. Cornelius Darkwood.
Mr. Darkwood?
That's right. Doctor.
Oh, Doctor.
Dr. Darkwood, yes.
Dr. Darkwood.
A lot of the patients, the people that were injured during the attack, made it to my clinic not that far from here.
That's good. Any children solo that you know of in there? We're looking for a little tiefling boy specifically.
I can check. I don't remember if there was a little tiefling boy, but I will definitely check.
Yeah, his mother's going crazy looking for him. And I kind of promised her I'd keep him safe, and, well, it's kind of her fault, to be fair. Actually, it's all her fault. Huh. And then anybody who would just look at Harry, like, he feels like he just did, like, this most profound way of thinking.
burned out a store kit.
No, like he feels like a genius.
Oh.
Like it's so profound that he's like he feels it like he's the genius for coming up with it in his own mind. Yeah.
Well, I will definitely go ahead and see if I can find that tiefling. Well, by chance, what are you guys saying? Is if I do end up having this tiefling, how can I let you know?
We're in the inn. It
The
was
Radiant Rest.
The rating rest.
That's correct.
Okay, I've seen it. I've never been in myself, but I will definitely let you know. If you are injured of any kind, please don't hesitate to stop by. Literally, right down the street from where we're at is my clinic. It'll actually say Doc Wood's clinic right there.
As we're looking at this individual, does he appear to have any markings or like colorings that could maybe be similar to the poster that we just seen? Like any emblems that he's trying to hide that maybe have some red on them or anything like that?
Give me a perception check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20?
Nice.
For a 22, I believe. Yes, natural 20 for 22.
You see at the edge of his collar, you do see little black spikes. Like it's not noticeable, and it's just the tips of the spikes. But you do see like a tip of a black spike.
Like a tattoo, or
Kind of looks like a tattoo, yeah. And it looks like it's the tips are in an array, like if you were to picture like a rainbow, you know what I mean? Like it has that curve to it.
Okay.
But that's all you're getting is like the very tips of the of this of black spikes.
so very. Okay.
It looks like I don't want to say it looks like he's trying to hide anything, but his collar is up, and that's just what you're seeing is the little. If you weren't looking for it, you wouldn't notice it.
Yeah. Then he has like a mock turtleneck under that also.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Are you part of any guilds in the city?
Me personally,
Yes.
I'm just part. I just work. Actually. It's a good fucking question, my guy.
I do what I can.
Are you also the only like head doctor here?
No, I'm not part of the. But I am a part of the.
Relay Medical Association.
No, I am. It's
Oh,
called
yeah,
the
actual
Guild of the
guilds.
Crimson Rose.
Ooh, that's even better.
We are the specialty in healing and medicine and alchemy.
Okay.
But there are different clinics around. If you want the bigger hospital, you would have to go into the medical ward. But my little clinic is here, nearby, up the street.
All right. What was the name of the Obsidian group?
It just said Obsidian Empire.
Okay. I'd like to ask him, what do you know about the Obsidian Empire?
I really don't know much, unfortunately. It was strange to have this flyer come out of nowhere and demand our loyalty.
Okay.
And to have this attack right after that, I'm little suspicious of if they're connected, but I'm also I don't know. It just seems weird to me.
All right.
At this point, I'm gonna kind of step forward, and I'm gonna just cast minor illusion in my hand, and I'm gonna kind of portray what I see from his collar. I'm gonna put that symbol, kind of fill in a little bit of blanks. Do you know what this symbol is? We've seen parts of it around town, and trying to figure out what the other portions of it is.
He looks up, his eyes go, they get big. They're like, no, I haven't seen it. And you see his hand kind of, or like kind of go to his collar, just kind of like, I'm not really sure what that symbol is. I have never seen something like this before.
Weird.
It looks strange.
I agree. If you see anything like it, can you let us know again?
No problem, no problem.
Do I pick up on the fact that he's seemingly uncomfortable?
Give me an insight.
21.
Yeah, you're definitely picking up that he is feeling uncomfortable with the questioning currently, the current questioning.
Okay. I'd like to say, how about you tell us the truth here?
I don't know what they're talking about, sir. I'm just a humble doctor that work in the area. This is my community, and for it to be attacked, and I just want to see everyone well taken care of. And I need to look into that little tiefling boy that is missing.
Okay. All right. I let it go for now.
Well, we appreciate your cooperation with our questions, and sorry for my the interaction if it appeared rude at all. We're just worried about children. Seems to be a touchy subject for most of us.
It's understandable that there has been an uptick in kidnappings, but not just children. It's been men and women as well. It's very, very sad to see that this is happening in the area. But if you need anything from me, you can come by my clinic. It's like I said, it's up the road.
We may be coming by later. Our friend here, Harry, he went swimming in the creature's remains, so he probably needs a once over.
Yeah, and Harry never really made any attempt to try to clean any of the gook off. So, like, some would
Interesting.
naturally kind of fall off as we walked, and, he'd brush himself off a little bit after getting out of the gook, but part of his clothes are still stained.
Stained, like even on your skin, maybe there's parts of it that have just dried.
Yeah,
on
but
there.
I did strip down to my skivvies, so it's mostly just the skin that anyone would see, and then whatever residue might have gotten on the clothes as I put them back on.
That's interesting. I was going to say that you have a minor skin condition, but now that you say that, it makes sense.
Oh, no, I just... somebody had to go swim in that goo because, we saw a kid in there, No. And if it wasn't going to be them or me, then who was it going to be?
The Goog. Oh, that kid. That kid actually went to my clinic. That's
Wait.
where they're currently at right now.
What? Remind me, was the kid alive? We saved him, right? You did a spare the dying?
I did. Yep.
Okay.
He should be alive. Unsure if he's alive.
As of right now, I have another doctor there who's currently working on it right now, helping the kid out. So, if you want to come by and see how that kid's doing too, that's more than welcome.
Definitely, we'll probably stop by.
Well, it was. And what was your names again?
My name is Soren.
Soren,
Grigory.
Gregory,
The name's Markov.
Markov. And you, skin condition guy?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Harry, I thought they told you that.
Maybe it was. It might have went over my head. Harry, nice to meet you guys.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Well, there's other people here that need my attention, so please excuse me.
Oh, one more question.
Okay.
You know, if anyone in your patients were around here at the time of the attack, right after the attack, think they might have seen anything, or know anyone that was around here.
Everyone that is currently hurt, my clinic is currently filled to the brim with individuals who are hurt. Like, you can stop by. I can't say I know people because everyone I'm talking to here were here during the attack. But I personally, I don't. I can't think of a name off the top of my head right now.
Interesting. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Again, thank you for saving my community.
Does he seem genuine in the thanks? Just as he's walking away, does he seem?
Give me an insight.
Oh, this guy's doing well today. 16 plus 2, 18.
Yeah, you're feeling that it's genuine. You
Okay.
get the sense that what he's feeling is genuine. I will. There's a lot of people that are currently need me. Again, I will see myself out. Thank you. And he starts to walk away, and you see him kind of go back to the couple that he was talking to, and he kind of beckons them towards his clinic down the street, and he starts to walk away towards that area, that way, and it doesn't take him long to get, I don't know, 200 feet from you guys. Can I get another perception check?
No.
Oh, and just like that, it turned on me.
6.
Okay.
Okay. 16.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
22.
22. This is perfect. You have Gregory, who's from here, and then you have Harry,
Yes.
who has this more animalistic, wild nature to him. But as the doctor leaves, you guys notice that the birds start to return to the area. It was really quiet when the doctor was around, and you notice that it just seems that these smaller creatures that were in the air, like rats, are now starting to poke their heads out. That they were seem to be hiding when the doctor was around. So you pick up on that.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's a little odd that the environment has the man has a direct effect on the environment around him. Though Harry probably really wouldn't put those two things together. Well, maybe he would.
Well, you know. Well, what you notice is that like the small animals in the area are like now coming like out of hiding.
Would Harry put together that the animals are afraid of this guy for some reason? Oh, here's a
No.
better question. When we were walking towards wherever we met up with him, were there animals scattered about at that point?
Walking to the scene, yes, there were animals.
And then once we got to him, started talking to him, the animals had kind of dispersed.
Correct.
And then after finished talking to him, and he walks away,
Yeah.
animals kind of come back.
Correct.
Okay, you know what? Harry might be in tune to that. And with the 22, I'll give him that benefit. But that's something Harry might keep to himself because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So, did anybody else get vibes from him?
Yes, he seemed unnatural.
Seemed a little shifty.
Alright, the symbol I showed, I managed to catch a glimpse of it on his neck.
Oh.
That's, I'm assuming why he began acting weird and why I didn't give him my name. I don't trust him.
Fair. Should have thought of that, too.
It's fair enough. So, I think, do we see any, like, sewer entrances around? Like,
Yeah. You for sure see like a manhole cover. They seem to be like maybe 75 feet, 100 yards, or 75 yards.
yeah. You'd say you're pretty strong, Harry, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Come try and pick this up real fast.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of like stand, not really guard over him, but be the
Watch
The
out.
the big orange sign that says "Do not hit him." As Harry is doing what he's going to do, just try to pick it up. Let's see how heavy it is.
Okay. I like picking stuff up. It's easy.
You don't gotta throw it. Just pick it up, put it back down.
Do I need to roll anything?
What? Let me see.
Damn.
What's your passive athletic?
Pretty high. 18, I guess. So what would it be? Proficiency, athletics.
It's 10 plus your.
Come on.
You have a 16. You have a 16.
16. So we're not. We don't add the proficiency.
Well, it's already added to your.
Oh,
plus
that's
six.
true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, because it'd be plus
It's just a general roll.
dex. Okay, so it's dex.
Strength.
That's strength, yeah. With the 16, it is heavy, and you notice the weight in your hands as you go to pick it up, but it's doable.
Okay, let me give you a roll. 22.
Yeah. It's it feels light in your hands as you go to lift up this steel plate, and you look down and you see rungs just coming out of the wall, and as the ladder extends down into darkness.
Ooh. I wonder what's down there.
I can find out. I'd like to go down with my 120 feet of dark vision and see what I see.
Okay. As you extend down, you are met with these giant tunnels that are down there, and there's like a huge stream of water that come through. The smell down here is not fun. It does smell like feces and other nastiness.
Sewer. Yeah.
It's very sewer. But when you see a long tunnel and you see branching, other tunnels branching off.
Okay.
So you went down the manhole cover
Yeah.
then, right? Okay.
It's just you're in a giant hallway and you're just seeing every once in a while you'll just see a branch off from this tunnel that you're
Okay.
on.
So
All
it
the
looks
way
like looks like there's a lot of tunnel down here. Oh, it doesn't smell nice.
I suggest coming back up here. We don't have the proper permissions to be down here.
All right, I'll go back up. Yeah, I'll make my way back up and
Give me a Constitution.
me.
Yeah.
See if you throw up lunch.
Constitution save.
Consti-
So take that number and then you add your con save.
Oh yeah, 14.
14. Okay. Yeah. As you're fighting the bread that you ate back at the inn and the beer that you drank, it's starting to it's trying to fight its way out, but you steel yourself and you push it back down, not wanting to let go of lunch.
Once he gets back up,
Check the street around the manhole cover. Looks like any evidence that it was moved earlier, like any kind of scrapes on the pavement or whatever the street's made out of. If it was heavy for Harry to lift, I don't think someone else is going to be doing it.
most normal people, yeah. We can obviously tell Harry is well below above average.
He's a giant. He's a giant of a being with these big muscles.
Yeah.
As you're looking around and looking at the this manhole cover, give me an investigation as you're looking. You're seeing if there's any additional like scuff marks around it.
My dice rolls are back. It's a 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, this manhole cover is in the middle of the street, so it's constantly being walked on. And then earlier that day, there was that giant attack that happened in this area, so it's very much. You're not picking up anything.
Harry, you can go ahead and put that back now.
Okay. And I put it back in place.
You hear just how like a huge thunk and like a ring out.
So,
Where to now?
yeah, where are we gonna go?
It's the clinic. I don't think they went that way.
You saying the animals weren't happy about his presence doesn't help me. His shifty behavior about the signal. Is there a magic shop in town? Are any of you from here? I think you said you were here.
Yes.
Does anybody heard magic? You can talk to animals. Is that a thing anybody here possesses?
Not I.
No.
No.
It's unfortunate.
I mean, sometimes they talk to me though, and I think I know what they're saying. And it's mostly that they want food.
It's fair.
How often do they talk to you?
If I'm listening.
All right.
Love that answer.
Are there any animals nearby us right now?
Give me another perception check.
I'm gonna test something. 8.
8. You see birds flying overhead, and as they start to head a certain way, down the, like if they look like they're going towards the clinic, they kind of swoop back around and kind of come back. And then you see a lone rat just kind of skitter in the alleyway that you guys were currently at before.
Okay. Harry,
Yeah?
ask that rat what he wants.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Rat, what do you want? I think he wants an acorn.
You can understand what he's saying?
I mean, he looks hungry.
Can I... I'm trying to determine if he can talk to animals, but isn't aware he can talk to animals.
Give me an insight check.
16.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, it looks like you're getting the idea that Harry can talk to animals. He's giving you nothing. He's giving you nothing to discredit what he's saying.
Okay. Did it tell you it was hungry, or does it look hungry?
Everybody knows that rats are always hungry.
But did it tell you that?
I mean,
In
I
its
assume
own
it did.
words? Okay.
Why would it tell me anything else?
That answers my question. All right.
Yeah, like, Harry just seems so, like...
That's what I'm just-
He doesn't... It's not that he's unsure or sure. It's just, he's
Yeah.
a simple man. So, that's what he would believe it's saying to him, regardless if that's what it's saying or not.
All right. So, at this time, I don't think you can talk to animals when I let you go.
Okay.
But I do like your chain of thought, though.
Thank you.
If we could go to a magic shop, maybe they'll have a scroll or
That's what I was thinking.
something.
I think we should hit the. They may require a license to do it first. So
You haven't gotten that taken care of yet?
no, I just got into town this morning. So
Oh.
been an
Welcome.
interesting morning, for sure. But
City usually isn't so violent. It's much more accommodating.
Wait, you said you live here?
Yes.
Who's that doctor guy then?
I usually don't come to this area very often. It's a very big city.
Yeah, it was pretty big. I almost got lost in the bazaar.
all right, well let's let me go get my license. Do you have a license that I'm assuming already, correct? Or is it only for practitioners of the arcane?
You do have a license. What was your job before? Do you remember? I think, what would you say your job would be or was? I have to take a look at what.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like engineer trainee. But then the like clerical stuff would developed after that.
Okay, perfect.
So maybe not like kind of on the down, keeping it quiet about.
Well, there's different types of there's different types of permits when it comes to magic within this city. You have your cleric permit and you have your active magic practitioner permit. Two different places. You know that if you're a cleric, you can go to the church there. You can file with them to get your permit to practice your holy magics, and then you would have to go to the Temple of the Silver Septum, which is in the district. Hold on, I'll tell you what district it's at. It's within the Scholars Haven. Which has their prestigious libraries and
that far from here?
academies. It's kind of on the other side of the city.
Oh, okay.
So it's about like a 3 hour, 4 hour walk from where you guys are currently at, or it could like a 30-minute trolley ride. I'm sorry, it's not the Artisan Enclave, it's the Arcane Enclave.
Oh, okay.
The Arcane Enclave.
Yeah.
Ryan, tell that to him.
Okay.
Oh, would like to not go to prison or fined or whatever the city does to practitioners that don't have the proper licenses. So I'll have to spend time to get over there. You guys can continue the investigation if you want here. Don't know what else. My bet's on the doctor right now. He's throwing all kinds of weird vibes that I'm not a fan of currently.
If y'all are fine with it, I'd like to follow him and see where he goes exactly.
The doctor?
Yes.
It's fair.
All right. So yeah, using stealth and stealth. Just follow the doctor and try not to be seen. Yeah.
Yeah, you sure we want to follow that guy? He's kind of creepy, if I'm being fair.
Yes, that's why I'm following him.
Yeah, but if you get caught and he sees you, then
I'll deal with it.
okay.
That's.
Do you want me to roll for stealth or?
Not yet. No,
All right.
not at this moment.
That's actually a great idea. You could possibly go to his clinic and maybe help him out and get a vibe at the clinic there.
Yes.
You can distract him a little for me.
Having knowledge of the inside is never a bad thing. I don't want to offer your services up, but having an inside man may be a bonus for us.
Well, that is a solid plan.
Not sure what you're going to do, Harry.
I was gonna just kind of, sniff around.
Do you think we should meet up here around sunset?
Sounds good to me.
Where's here?
I look at the ground. Here. I point at the ground.
What are some identifying markers that Harry can use to find his way back to this spot?
Grass. No.
There was the most identifying marker that it's the structural damage to the buildings nearby in this area. This whole entire area has just been tore up. Other than it being really close by the Grand Bazaar, there's really not something that just kind of just stands out.
Can I make an X in the ground with my sword?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that. Just here. Here is where we'll meet back. Work?
Sure.
All right.
Anyways, I'm gonna go get a head start, and you just see Harry put his like nose up in the air and start trying to smell his way through stuff.
I'll take the trolley ride to that area of town, and I'm just trying to. Well, I'll take the trolley ride.
Okay. As you're waiting in line on next to the trolley, the trolley stop, there's a giant map, and it shows you the map of Rayleigh, and it shows you the breakdown of which trolleys you need to go to get to where.
Okay.
And after you calculate it out, it's everything seems to line up time wise, where it's gonna take you a half hour
Okay.
to get there. It's not a straight thing. It's more like you get off one and then you quickly
Walk a little bit. And,
wait, or it's right there as you're getting off.
and do I just buy a ticket? Am I
Oh, it's free.
buying? Oh, even better. Then I will take the trolley up there. As I'm taking the trolley, I'm just trying to be in the most central location on the trolley and just listen to people's conversations. Like, I'm not being super nosy, but anything that seems worthy of like listening to, I'm kind of gonna tone everybody else out and kind of turn that dial up, if that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Let me see something. What's your passive perception?
Not great. I think it's a 12.
Okay, you can give me a perception check. Should I just get rid of passive perceptions or passive abilities?
I mean, I like passive abilities if you're like just your general knowledge. Not great. 5. I like passive abilities if you're just trying to like actively do stuff.
So what you're hearing while you're on the trolley, it's not just one person talking about it. It's just something that you're catching glimpses of people's conversations, and you're hearing that you hear two friends, two individuals. One guy who he looks like a cat person, not a tiefling. No. What's
Tabaxi?
a tabaxi? Not a tabaxi. Oh, actually, one is a tabaxi, but the other one is a Leonian.
Okay.
You see these two individuals talking, and because you're standing right next to them, but they're not the only ones. You have a couple other people, groups of friends talking about it, but you overhear that an envoy of the Obsidian Empire, the Obsidian Empire arrived earlier that day,
Okay.
asking for an answer.
Are they giving any details, or is it just that's about it?
That's what you're picking up from their conversations as you're walking by. That's the gist. You don't hear any additional details.
Gotcha.
You two, actually, I'm gonna go pause you guys real quick as you guys are making your way towards the clinic.
How many are we all splitting up?
Yes, you're all split.
John, where are you going?
To the clinic.
Who's all going to the clinic?
Those two.
And then you're doing which now?
I'm getting a license so I can cast spells.
He needs a permit, yeah. So I just need a.
Well,
Harry
asked if the tiefling child was at the clinic, so he would probably go to the clinic as well.
So are you going with them, or are you just going by your like?
Well, if he's stealthed off, he's definitely not following you.
No.
So Harry wants to go to the clinic, but he doesn't want to follow the guy.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
You're kind of just haphazardly making your way that way.
Yes.
Sniffing in the air.
Yes.
Okay.
Do any of us know where the clinic is? That's the next question.
Yes.
He told us where the clinic was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Harry might not quite
Right.
Grasp.
put that together. So,
So give me a perception check.
are you? Here's my one more question first, John. Are you also stealthing?
No, he's just
So
walking.
you're just walking.
Yeah.
I initially had a connection with you when we first fought the thing, right? It was
Yeah,
you, or
yeah.
it was
No,
you, right?
yeah, it was John.
So my instinct
Gregory.
would kind of be to stick with you.
Oh, okay.
But because you're sniffing in the air, walking with Gregory, give me a perception check.
6.
It's faint. Kind of off in another different alley. You get a smell of like sulfur. It's very faint.
Harry probably has no idea what that is. So
You just smell stinky eggs.
okay, so what happens then? As this happens, you kind of see Harry veer off a little bit, and you see it's just
What
something
is it, boy?
coming from that way. I don't know.
Timmy in the well.
Smells like stinky eggs, kinda, but not eggs.
Be worth checking out.
Yeah.
No particular hurry.
My nose tells me to go that way, and my nose is never wrong.
Lead the way.
It's kept me alive this far.
Pause, you guys. All right, Gino.
Yeah.
So as you're kind of quietly staying behind the doctor, caught up to him.
Yep.
You see him. He's kind of as he's walking by. He seems to be acting normally. You see him talk to a few people as they walk by, saying hello. You overhear them telling people like come by to get your get a checkup. There's a sickness going around. Make sure that you're all good to go. He's all smiles when he's talking to these individuals, and you're just kind of off in the shadows, like behind a lamp post, or behind like a brick wall, or like within like a group of people, as you're watching him get to the clinic. And you watch him get to the clinic, open the door, and then he closes it behind him. There's nothing out of the ordinary coming from this doctor, or that you've noticed
Okay.
on the way there.
Can I check the building for another way in that's less obvious?
You can give me how do you would you like to look? I mean, are you like looking, or are you like using your hands? Are you like
Using my eyes.
give me a perception?
21.
21. You notice as you're kind of casing this building, you know that there's a window open on the second floor. That's currently it's been cracked. It's currently open. The front door is another entry point. You kind of are able to get around to the backside. There's a back way in as well. You see a cellar door. Next to that entrance, there's a cellar door that goes down.
Okay.
That has a lock on it.
All right. How many people are there around right now?
Lots. It's a big city.
shit.
So
All right.
it's-
Can I try to pick the lock for the cellar door?
Are you proficient with these tools?
Probably not. No.
Unfortunately, no. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You can't pick a lock.
No. Damn.
Well, we'll pause you, and
Yeah.
if you want to kind of think about what you want to do after
All
that.
right.
So we're gonna come back to you guys as you're walking, as you guys are kind of winding through the street, entering this different alley. The smell of rotten eggs gets stronger in the area. Give me perception checks again.
Come on, John. You got this.
5.
Jeez, we're just awful today. Perception 8.
You within this alleyway, you are able to move a piece of debris, and you do find a set of bars that kind of crisscross, that are in the ground, kind of like like a gutter.
Oh,
It's kind of what it is here. It's like to allow rain runoff in this area to kind of go away. But as you're looking at this gutter guard, you notice that everything seems to be in place, but you're getting a strong sulfur sensation coming from that area.
Well,
So like I'm kind of nose is like up in the air mostly, so my eyes are like kind of closed, if you can imagine as I'm walking.
yeah.
Like
Smell.
I kind of know. Do you start noticing a smell too then?
Oh yeah, it got
It's normal,
stronger
obvious.
as you guys got closer. It became noticeable.
So I see that you kind of smell it too now. I go, you smell it too now?
Yes, it's quite pungent.
Yeah, it's like nasty eggs, but it's not eggs. I don't want to eat it. See, that's why my nose always tells me, I'm always right with my nose. It tells me to eat it or don't eat it. If I can eat it, then we're good. If I can't eat it, then I might die.
Does this gutter look deep, or is it like a shallow rain gutter?
As you're looking at it, it's deep.
Oh, and the smell seems coming from there.
Yeah.
It's like a grate, or is it like
Yeah.
poured into the cement, like concrete?
It's like a grate, but the bars are set into the ground, like fixed into the ground. Like
Okay.
if you were to go tug on it, you're not going to be able to
Okay.
peel it off. But as you guys are sitting there, the back door to this building, and a guy comes out. He goes, "Oi, what are you doing? Why are you sniffing around here? Get away from my house.
Your house.
I live
I
here."
just happened to be walking by and noticed the rather pungent smell.
It's Rayleigh for you.
Excuse me though. Am I standing on your property then? Are we actually on his property?
No.
Am I on your property, sir?
Look, mate.
No. You answer the question first.
This doesn't have to. We could be gentlemen, right? You're just not in this neighborhood right now is currently not a safe one.
Well, the whole city's not safe. Did you not see what happened?
Oh, I saw it, all right.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. Are you okay? Is everybody in the house okay too?
Yep, everyone's fine.
That's great to hear. You're not missing any children, right?
No, don't have none.
I'd like to insight check that one.
Okay.
Not a lot. 3.
Yeah. You know.
Okay.
Stonewall.
Hey, that's good then. I mean, some other lady back there, some tiefling lady with horns and beautiful, skin. She her son got kidnapped, and then I went swimming in this giant.
No
and I pulled a
way.
kid out of it.
Well, just be careful. This place isn't safe right now.
Question: and I'm sure the answer will be no, but was there any sulfur smell coming from the giant at all? Is there some overlap in the smell?
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna flip for this. Heads, yes. Tails, no. No.
What is it?
No. It was a tails. It was tails.
Okay, so no.
No.
So okay. Well, maybe you can tell me then. And he starts watching Harry sniff around a little. Where's that smell even coming from? And then my question for the DM, is the smell coming from his house?
Give me a separate perception check.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
See that.
22.
Oh, okay. Ooh, dirty 20.
Yeah, you both notice that there is a sulfur-like smell coming from the doorway where he's currently standing.
Directly in front of him, I look right over to Greg. I go, that smell's definitely coming from inside there, huh?
Definitely smell something.
Sir, is there something you want to tell us?
I think that's probable cause.
You see him go, "Oh, I thought we could be gentlemen," and you see him like grab something. As he puts his hand, and as he comes out, you see him wielding this giant sword.
Oh boy.
This didn't have to go this way.
Sir, I'm not quite sure you want to do that. And I just unsheath my giant axe.
We're gonna have a mini combat. I need initiatives.
Damn it. I hope yours is better than mine. Actually, I don't, because I don't want to swing first. So we're good, actually.
22.
Okay.
Oh.
9 for Harry.
Oh, and I think I have alert, so
I was gonna say, do you want to switch places?
No, I don't want to attack this guy first. Harry's a good. He's not a.
Fair enough.
He's not the type that's just gonna go attack willy nilly.
Not really.
But he's
aggressive.
also not the type of person that's gonna get punked around, you know.
Yeah,
So,
makes sense.
I mean, it's this giant Goliath at this guy's doorstep.
So okay, what did you get?
22.
22. What'd you get?
9.
9. So it's gonna go John, myself, then you.
Perfect. This gives me even more reason to attack this guy. Hopefully.
All right, Gregory, what are you doing? Because you're within, let's say within 10 feet of this individual. He's kind of looking down at you on a stoop, as you guys are kind of in the alleyway behind this building that he just kind of came out of, and he's at the edge of his stoop up top with the sword right while you're standing next to Greg, Henry. Now, are you? The way I picture it, you guys are next to the stoop, near the grate.
Yeah, he came out.
So I would say you're like 15 feet, 20 feet away from him if you were to go up the stair, up the few
stair
steps.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I imagine we're like at the front of his yard.
Yeah. So
Kind of.
that's kind of where you're at. So are you on the left or the right of Harry?
I guess further away from the guy.
Okay,
Harry
so
was
you're 20
confronting
feet.
him,
You're
yeah.
within 15 feet.
Harry's right-handed, so he would naturally try to be on your right side. As he pulls the axe out with his right hand.
Okay. What are you doing as you see this guy pull up a weapon?
Ready my mace and shield. Like, no, this doesn't have to get violent.
That's what I thought too. Any bonus action? Anything you want to do there?
Is
Movement
dodge still a thing in the new edition?
is what?
Is dodge?
Dodge?
Yes.
Okay. So it doesn't list it under actions anymore. It's weird.
Yeah, it used to, huh?
Yeah.
Now that you say that.
Yeah, Salta's brace. Trying to
Okay.
dodge.
Just for any oncoming attacks. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Would it be considered a reaction then? I think might be under reactions.
I'll look.
They move it to reactions.
I'll look where the combat goes.
As of right now, we'll use it as a dodge, and then we'll have Ryan let us know. Okay. As the guy, he kind of walks up. He doesn't even get off the edge of his stoop. He walks down a couple of steps to the nearest person. So the way I'm picturing it, you're on the other side of Harry. So Harry, you're gonna get an attack roll as you see the scimitar kind of slash come towards you.
Perfect.
15
I believe that's going to hit. No, actually it doesn't.
doesn't hit. Does it meet it or beat it?
Miss completely.
Completely? Fuck.
I have a 17.
Damn. Okay.
Um,
All right. That was his action. That was his. He has no bonus. He's done. So you're up. good sir.
So he missed me completely.
Yeah.
You just anybody around just hears Harry just give this little. You think you're good, huh, little man? I'm ready to give you one chance, just one, to go back inside and pretend that this never happened.
For real? You want? Okay, yeah, I'll definitely take that.
But we're coming with you.
Oh, see, no, can't do that.
Then I guess I'm just gonna have to take you out then, aren't I? I don't really want to,
I mean, non-lethal.
Yeah, I'm not trying to, but I'm not even trying to cut him, to be fair.
What
Hit
do you
him with
have
the
again?
broadside of your axe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna use the butt end of my axe to bash him in the side of the head.
Okay.
Dodge action is still a thing. You have disadvantage on attacks to hit John, and advantage. John has dexterity saving throws made with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's not as good.
25, sir.
That does hit.
Yeah, and anybody watching, they just see Harry just kind of feign to strike with his axe. So he brings it up over his head, and as if he's gonna swing, he doesn't actually swing. He butts right in his head.
Guy reels back as he gets hit.
Nine points of damage, please. And I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just trying to knock him out.
Yeah.
Harry's kind of he gets it. This is in his city. He's not really trying to be, disrespectful to the people of the city either. Though this guy's very, he's absolutely very hostile towards us. But Harry's he kind of thinks it's a game too.
It's fair.
Right?
Okay, back up front we have
Joan.
Grigory.
Now that he started the fight, he can finish it. Go whack him with the mace. Or go up around the other side of Harry then.
All right.
Well, that's not good. So 7. That's
Yeah, as you come to round Harry, and you go to attack, the guy was able to find his footing as he's able to plant it, and he, out of the corner of his eye, he sees you come in, and he was able to move out of the way and was able to dodge it. When you do that, when you get close like that, he's gonna actually come in and swing at you.
oh, okay.
That's cocked. That was a 2. Look, and you hear him say, "Look, this doesn't have to. We don't have to fight anymore." As he starts to actually step back up to the edge of the door.
How, as I'm looking at him, does he look like that? Pretty well shook him.
Oh yeah. He's not like yeah for sure.
Super. Okay.
Yeah.
Harry, as he's walking, Harry would actively
Follow.
progress on him,
Okay.
and then you just hear Harry chuckle. Here.
He's moving away. You want to use a reaction?
Oh, yeah. Come on. Whack him.
Come on, John. You got this. Lights out.
12.
That just meets it.
Okay.
So that allows us to use our new feature, Glance.
Hell yeah.
Glance. He takes half damage
Oh, okay.
because he gains resistance to the attack.
So half of 7.
So 3.
Yeah.
As you go to swing your mace, luckily he was wearing leathers, and instead of hitting him in the side of the head, you're able to hit the front of his leather armor, leaving gouges in it. gonna be his turn. You watch as he. Oh, sorry, not his turn. It's your turn, Harry.
He's between us.
John just went. Then it's your
Yeah.
turn.
Then it
No, he
it's
just
the
did
other-
his reaction.
Ah.
I attacked and missed because I rolled a
Gotcha.
2.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part.
And then
So-
he's like, fuck that. He's gonna start moving backwards, and he starts to move back. And then John went in for a hit, and then you said, I'm gonna move up and stay with him. So
Yep.
you kind of continue to follow him.
Yep. And I just start laughing. Oh, this is fun. I didn't know you were so scared for being so. You know, you thought you were gonna do something, and I'm like, he's just giggling. I go, you know, I'm new here, and I don't really like to steal, but I think I might take your house now.
Okay.
And I say, in fact, let me go mark my territory. And I walk away from him, letting him have a free hit if he wants. And I go to a little planter or the side of the house or whatever we are, like the corner of a wall, and I start peeing on the wall.
Okay. He'll definitely take that free attack. Screw these dice. Not doing good for me.
And you hear, and then he hears Harry just whistling and singing, "This house is my house. This house is my house."
17.
Meat.
That just so he's gonna get a glancing hit as well. So you're gonna take 4 points of damage
Okay.
as you start to walk away. As you turn your back to him, you feel like a burning sensation as the blade of the scimitar slashes your back.
I giggle a little more. That tickles. And I turn and face him while I'm still peeing.
There's a huge arc. He's starting to getting peed on.
I've been holding this in all day. Open up.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, Gregory, you're up.
Okay. Let's finish
Come on,
this.
hit him up.
Golden shower.
14.
That hit.
No, okay.
Full damage.
So 5.
Damage?
Yeah.
As you go to swing your mace, you hear a kind of a wet crunk, a wet thunk as you smack him on the side of the head as he was facing towards Harry, getting peed on, and you watch the individual fall to the ground, and then you start to see blood start to pool from his face.
Uh-oh. Cast Spare the Dying on him.
Okay. And then what does that do exactly?
Stabilizes him.
Oh, yeah, I guess still.
No, yeah.
Okay.
What is it?
He doesn't get any hit points, but he's just stabilized.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does become
It
stable.
would reduce any bleeding. It would close any wounds.
Right.
Yeah, so he's stable and not dying.
Okay, cool. So he's not. Yeah, you saved this guy from dying.
Yeah, we don't want murder charges.
It's assault and battery.
No.
Harry turns back. Good shot. And he goes back to peeing on the wall. Like, you're just amazed that this pee is that long. He's been holding it in for a while.
Come on, let's hurry with that. Get him inside.
I'm not really scared to go in, but maybe we should get the others first.
They're away.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go.
As you guys enter,
We'll try to drag him back inside.
No, actually, Harry's gonna pick him up. And have you seen Ace Ventura where he punches the Monopoly Man and then wears him around like a coat, like a
Oh,
fur?
yeah.
Harry's literally doing that. He picks the guy up on his shoulders, so like he's wrapped around his head and his shoulders, and he's walking in. Ha ha! I'm fancy. I got a new house.
It does not work that way here.
Oh, it does.
There's paperwork.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, just stud. Like, let's shut the door. We shut the door when we get inside.
I don't like paperwork. I just take what I want usually. Actually, that's not true. I don't usually just take what I want without asking. But that guy was mean. He attacked us.
Let's look for the smell.
Pause you guys right there. We're gonna go to Ryan as you made your way to the arcane enclave.
Okay.
Right next to the palace.
Kind of admire the palace for quite a few moments.
What you're seeing is you see these nice shiny domed tops as the palace is all white. It's made out of like a white marble. It looks immaculate, very clean, very you're still getting that sea air, but you're no longer picking up that the fresh fish in this part of the city. Even though you're like right on the edge of the coast still. You are seeing a lot of individuals. You see a lot of people in robes walking to and from the palace to the enclave, back and forth. This place is just littered with just people back and forth. As you are actually walking towards the enclave, you see an individual in a palanquin being like carried to the palace. To the palace.
Do I see any individuals that are in robes that are like more nature based?
Yes, you would see robes like that.
Okay. I'm gonna grab that individual. Do I see multiple of? I look for the youngest one.
Of that.
If I see multiple, I'm gonna look for the youngest. If I only see one, I'm gonna go to him. But
as you're looking around, a lot of these people that are wearing robes, a lot of them have these like that traditional, like super long gray beard.
okay.
You do spot one individual. He is starting to pepper. I'm not gonna say his beard is is shorter. You do see wrinkles in his face. He has this kind of aloof look to him in his eyes, and he's holding onto his his tree branch, right? And the robes that he's wearing are more of a more raw weaved robe, like it's kind of like mixed. I can't even say the word mixed between like goat wool and other natural fibers woven into the material itself, like broken down like vines and stuff.
Okay.
As you see him kind of just walking towards the enclave itself.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like fall into step with him for a moment, and then as we get closer to the door, I'm gonna just go, excuse me, sir. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Wasn't my intentions. I actually had a question for you. You're a practitioner of the nature arts, is that right?
Well, I am.
Oh, that's perfect. So I'm actually a practitioner of the arcane, but I'm having an issue that I'm hoping you may be able to help me with. My companions and I, which they're currently still investigating it, we met an individual that seems to be frightening the animals in a certain area, and that's, from my understanding, not normal. Most animals, while scared of humans, don't come back when individuals leave. That's not a normal habit. Am I correct in understanding this?
That's correct.
Oh, perfect. Well, I was wondering, do you have it feels so weird to ask this. Do you have a scroll or something I can purchase off you, or maybe I can trade you something? I need to be able to speak to animals, to talk to the animals, why they seem to be disappearing.
I would actually like to do a trade. That sounds fantastic. What do you have on you worth trading? I can easily get you a scroll of speak with animals. No problem.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm really low on things at the moment. I'll kind of like produce my spell book for a moment. I'm actually just starting out my journey, my pilgrimage from my city, and give me one moment. Sorry, gotta make sure I get this right.
And your name, sir, young man, was what?
My name is Ryu. Sorry, I apologize. That's probably usually the first thing people give you. It's
Well, people with manners, yes.
yeah. Being around a small city like Halosia, it's everybody knows each other, so it's much more difficult. Does he have any recognition of the name? Like as I drop it?
Of Ryu?
No, Halosia. Halosia?
Like Halosia.
Ah, Halosia. Does he have any like? Is there any spark that he knows that name at all?
Nothing. You just see it just glaze over his eye like nothing.
Damn. Well, I have this herbalism kit, which probably won't be of much use to you at the moment.
Actually, I'm actually in need of an herbalism kit.
Oh, that's perfect then. If you have a scroll on you, I'd be more than willing to trade it.
I'm currently in the middle of kind of late for a meeting. If you want to come back in like an hour, ask for Jeb.
Jeb, well, I should be here for at least another hour. I have to get my license anyways.
Perfect.
Perfect. I'll see you in an hour then, and I'll kind of hold my hand out for a handshake. And
As he goes to grab it, he does grab. He grabs your hand. He shakes it. He kind of gives it a like a wild handshake, and he like stomps off. But when you pull back your hand, it's just covered in like just dirt. It's your hand is now grimy. You have a grimy hand.
yeah,
It's like if you were to go play out like with mud and you just like come back with like it's not wet or anything like that. It's just very dirty.
yeah. Sounds about right. Looks about right. And at this part, as I'm walking forward, I'll just ask elementalism to kind of like get water and just kind of pour it over my hand and clean my hand a little bit, and then dry it off. And then walk up to get my license.
As you go to walk up to your license, you find yourself standing in a line, and above the line it says arcane permits. And you see another sign that says current wait time a half hour.
Okay. So take a number.
I'll wait then. That's unfortunate.
We're gonna come back to you, Gino.
Yes.
As you're standing outside of the
building.
outside the clinic,
I would like to use, dancing light about 50 feet away in the opposite direction to just kind of distract people a little bit.
okay.
Just like 15 feet above the ground, just like 4 little dancing lights.
Yeah. Which from where you were last at?
One time near the building.
Okay. As you're like standing outside near the building, 15 feet, you cast your dancing lights. These orbs, you're placing them like on the sidewalk near the building.
About 50 feet away from the building.
Okay, so like
I'm hoping to scale the building real quick and get in through that top window
that
without
top window?
people noticing.
gotcha. Okay, give me a stealth check as you're trying to create a distraction.
Dang it. 11.
An 11.
Yeah.
You scale the building, and you just hope that your distraction worked.
Okay. Right. And am I able to get through the window?
Yeah, you're inside. You're currently crouched down. Currently in the middle of a patient's room. You see 6 beds in this room, 3 on each side,
All right.
and each bed is currently filled with an individual. They look to be of an adult size.
All right. Are they awake?
Currently not. No.
Okay. God. Can I just like see exactly what's without disturbing them? Just try to identify what might be wrong with them, like a medicine check.
They on the edge of their beds they have little
Oh,
paper
charts.
charts. Yeah.
All right. I'll read the chart of the one that's closest to me.
Yeah. As you're reading it, you see what it boils down to is that minor head injuries due to giant attack, and each one kind of says something very similar. That the injuries that they sustained are from the giant attack.
All right. And is there like 1 or 2 doors out of this little area?
One door.
Okay. Does it have a window on it, or is it a solid door?
It's just a solid door.
Okay. Can I look around the room, see if there's anything suspicious or like relating to the Obsidian group?
I'll say that as you're looking around, you see next to every bed there's a little dresser with as you're peeking through, it just seems to be like their personal belongings, their clothes that they came in with are kind of inside this dresser, but you're finding nothing that connects to the Obsidian Empire.
Gotcha. I'd like to carefully and quietly peek out the room just to see, hey, what's outside this door.
Give me another stealth check.
All right. 6.
I feel like your little tirade is gonna go worse than whatever we just.
Right. Yeah. Sorry, 8. My bad.
8?
8. Yeah.
As you're crouched down, opening the door, you're not meted.
Greeted.
You get greeted with a dwarf woman as she is about to reach for the door herself, and she looks at you. You watch her scream as you startled her, and she goes, "No, who are you, and why are you here?"
Sorry, I was just coming to see one of my friends, see how they're doing, and noticed he was asleep, so I was just going to come back later when he's awake.
Give me a deception.
You're gonna roll really well right here, Gino.
Got it.
Come on.
10?
What is
10?
it?
10 plus?
Just 10.
Oh. It's not bad. It's average.
It's average.
You're an average liar.
They don't know you, so I mean,
Yeah.
for
like,
them it would be a difficult,
Like, why would he be lying? about
Potential.
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
like unless you have like certain tells. But for most people, like to tell like an insight on a stranger, very hard.
Yeah, she rolled an 8, so
Oh, thank Okay.
that doesn't excuse the reason why you're skulking about right now.
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. Would you be able to show me the way out? I'm a little turned around.
It's this way. Follow me, please.
Will do.
Or after you. As she points down the hall.
Okay, fuck it. I'll just go down the hall and accept my loss.
As She escorts you past the double doors that lead down the stairs, past the double doors, down the stairs, down the hall, and then past the double doors that leads into the lobby. And she points to the front door. Like, please leave.
Will do. Sorry. Do I notice anything on my way out? Just anything.
Give me a perception check as you're trying to grab information.
All right. 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20, but 20.
As you're downstairs, I'll say you get a whiff of sulfur, of rotten eggs.
Okay.
You don't know where,
All right.
but you do get that whiff.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it was faint, and it was for a second.
All right. Yeah, I'll just keep that in mind. Then defeated and head back to the X.
Okay, and you sit there and you wait.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So poorly.
Gregory and Harry.
Yes.
We're gonna find out what we're gonna do after this break.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay. All right. Well, yeah, we are The Dice Tell a Story. This is Dungeons and Dragons, episodes 3. And, yeah, 4 is on the way.
Whoop whoop.
GG's. Hey, Twitch World, I see some people in here. We'll be back in about a couple minutes. We're going to record episode 4. So just stick with us. We're just going to use the restrooms real quick.
Or episode 3.
That was 3.
Yeah. We had
That
one-
was just
one or
3.
two
Now we're
last
about
time.
to
Yeah,
do 4.
you're right. My bad.
So we're going to come back in just a couple minutes here, and we're going to record episode 4. And, yeah, just give us a minute. GG's.
Boop
We'll
boop.
be right back. We're going to leave the music on and mute ourselves for a second, just while we use these restrooms. Snack time.
make a blowtorch
All right, we're gonna get this episode started in just a second here.
with
Gonna
control
export.
flames.
Try it. We can always try it.
Okay.
What's a flamethrower? What's a blowtorch?
I mean, you light it
Oh.
by gas
Oh, I see
and
what you're saying.
If there's sulfur, then for sure you would be able to do something like that because
I see, no. I see. You're like okay. Like you want to be able to take
like a
it,
butane torch.
yeah, straight. Basically, take a.
Isn't there a gust cantrip? Can you do that? Both cantrips at the same time?
I mean, I have elementalism,
Oh,
which
yeah.
could technically probably do the same. I mean, you create a breeze strong enough to ripple cloth, stir dust, or rustle leaves.
Yeah.
Close open doors and shutters, all in a 5-foot
Need
cube.
like a funnel that you can blast your wind into to funnel it down to a narrow tube, and then light the flame under that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely you give it the old college try, give it the ingenuity, and yeah, I don't see why not.
Says I can control flames. I can create simple shapes from the fire. So a line. I feel like it's a very simple shape. And now it's just, would the heat be hot enough to actually do what I need it to do?
Right, that is the question.
I will say what I'm trying to do is know if whether or not I can melt a lock. I feel like that would be something that like I have tried to do in the past, so I would have the knowledge to know whether I can do it or not.
Do it now.
Yeah.
I will say you have to. It's possible. I'll say you've seen it done before.
Okay.
It's just up to you to figure it out.
Yeah. It's not easy, but it's also not impossible.
Correct.
Gotcha. I'm just trying to figure out how we could get into the cellar as well. Without a
Without
Key.
A key guy. Yeah.
Yep. And I don't have control water at the moment, so
Okay. Yeah.
I can change it on a long rest, so it doesn't matter that much.
Let me see something. You want any first level spells?
I have that do damage. No. He is going to be very much, at least in the beginning, a utility character.
I'll say yeah, you could do it if you're willing to. If you're able to meet the DC.
Might
or-
check one
or
too.
The AC of the material.
Okay.
Well, that's fine. It's kind of high.
I was gonna say, I think locks have their own AC and HP. To be honest.
Yeah, they should.
If you can find that information and send it to me.
Yep.
I don't know if it's in the new DMG, because it was in the old one. Everything had ratings. All the materials had toughness ratings and hit points.
Are we ready?
Yeah. You guys good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Episode 4, Dungeons and Dragons. 5 seconds silence, please. Starting now. What's up, everybody?
Yeah,
Hey, we are back. And we are The Dice Tell a Story. And we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. So this is episode 4. We're loving it so far, I think. Not too much really happened. A lot of...
Hey,
A lot
Harry
of
got a
RP.
house. That's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean...
Harry thinks he got a house.
Well, no, Harry knows he doesn't have a house yet. He's... And in all honesty, he's not really trying to steal the house. He's just trying to, like, make the guy think that's what's going to happen. Because he wouldn't, cooperate. But we'll continue on here. And so, I mean, let's just get right into a recap real fast. Harry and Greg went their separate way after talking to the doctor. Like, I don't know what type of doctor he really would be.
He's a family doctor, Dr.
Cornelius Darkwood, right?
Darkwood, yeah. That's it.
So they met the doctor guy. The animal life that was around kind of hid itself when he was out in the open, and then once he left, they came back. And Harry noticed this, kind of kept it to himself a little bit because he didn't quite understand it. But they pushed on. The ranger, Soren, sorry,
you're good.
and Ryu, they went to the... you went to go get a license.
Yep.
And then you went to follow the doctor himself.
Yes.
And then you kind of got caught in the act,
Yes.
but played it off.
Yep.
But
Good job.
managed to
Good
play it
job.
off.
Barely.
Harry and Greg went to... So Harry used his nose, as he usually does, to find things like food. And it kind of took him in the direction of a sulfurish type of smell. And upon coming to what we believe might be its origin, there was a guy who kind of like saw them and started trouble. And Harry's like, hey, we're not looking for trouble here, But the guy was pretty adamant. And then Harry said, well, that smell's coming from your house. So what's going on? And then the guy attacked us. And it didn't work out well for him. And Harry peed on him and claimed his land. We'll see how that goes. Apparently you need paperwork or something. I don't know. And I think that's where we'll pick up. So you're at the licensing office. Did you leave it yet?
Nope.
He's in line.
I'm in line.
Greg and Harry. Yeah, so Ryu's at the license office. Greg and Harry are at the house. And Soren is leaving the doctor's.
Yeah.
After getting caught sneaking around.
Yeah. That's right.
I mean, to be fair, it sounds like it's a family doctor and there's children. Hey, man, I'm just saying, why is this dude creeping around when there's children present?
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there, I'm not... Anyways, we are the Dice Tell Story. We're going to pick up where we left off. This is episode 4. Enjoy.
We are currently, so Greg and Harry, you are currently inside this house. You close the door behind you, and in front of you is you do a quick scan of the house. All the shutters on the windows are closed currently, and you look down, and there's just a giant hole in the middle of this house.
Like they've torn all the floor and
They,
straight to the basement.
Went straight to the basement.
There's like no other rooms or anything.
I mean, there's something that leads up, but it's just you
upstairs.
just have this hole in the middle of the room. Currently, that does lead down to the basement.
There's
And
like
when
a-
you start to walk closer to the hole, that's where that sulfur smell starts to get really strong.
There's like a ladder or staircase going down still, or
Yeah, there's a. It's not that. Yes. Yes, there is a ladder or staircase. Yeah.
okay. They didn't tear out the staircase that was normally going down. It's just like still
They.
somewhere.
So, there is a ladder that leads from this floor to the next one. Because there is a little, if you're like, do you have dark vision?
I think I have dark vision.
Goliaths do not get dark vision, correct?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Unless they train Dragonborns, I don't believe they do either.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that was weird to me that Dragonborns don't, because don't dragons inherently have
true sight. Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, you see that you can kind of see that there's a staircase leading up from on this floor, but down below you don't see anything. It's pitch black. And like I said, the house is very empty. There's really nothing down here
So there's a staircase up.
that starts to lead up. Yeah,
Let's-
because it's a two-story house.
Just check that first. Leave him on the stairs.
okay, that's fine. Or maybe we might want to hide him.
We're inside.
Well, yeah, we can't throw him outside, and people see him, and they'll be like, "What's going on in there? Why is there a dead guy on the floor?" Even though he's not really dead, right? He's not dead, right? You didn't kill him,
Wasn't
right?
before.
You didn't kill him, though, right? Wait, you spared him. That's right.
We'll start trying to sneak up the stairs.
Okay. What do you?
While he's starting to walk up the stairs, is there a corner that I can kind of hide this body?
Yeah. It's you find a corner near where you guys came in from. You start to drag him.
Can I do a medicine check, even though I'm probably not good at them, to kind of just, in my own mind, think if I leave this guy for 10 minutes, he's probably not going to wake up?
Wake up as I mean, like if you don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
Make your
because Harry's just like, he's knocked out. And if Harry thinks that most people just get back up, you know?
right. Yeah. Give me a medicine check.
Not as bad as I thought, but I guarantee my plus is not good. 14.
You know that if he is left alone, and
Like, sooner or later, he'll wake up.
yeah, sooner, yeah, you do like if he's in a position that won't that won't like somehow block his airway, or like you'll know that he'll be fine, like to the point where
Perfect.
he might come to.
Perfect. Yeah, so I kind of just lay him down, like, not like, actually kind of gently. Like, I try to make it so he doesn't wake up when I do that. So I put him down, and I feel kind of good about that, and I really want to run up the stairs. I don't know that I would, though. Did you proclaim that you were trying to be stealthy?
I don't like say it, but it's actually. You would notice he's trying to be sneak, tries to not be loud.
You just see him just start crouching towards the
Yeah.
towards
Video
the
game
stairs. Yeah.
stealth animation.
Crouch walk everywhere.
Are you wearing armor?
Yeah, so it's probably not super quiet,
Yeah,
but
it's
he's
like-
not trying to stomp on the stairs at least.
Yeah.
Are we trying to be quiet?
Probably not anymore.
Yeah, this is my house. I don't want to be quiet in my house.
Okay, I'll just go up the stairs.
Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go?
Well, you can go check out your new house.
Question,
Yes.
and for you guys, please remind me. I can only get rage back on a long rest, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
As long as it's the same.
Yeah. Okay. You don't want to check the first floor first to make sure that there's nobody else around, or you just want to go straight up there?
Make sure there's no one up there.
Okay. Can I do a perception check and smell around for some more sulfurish smells? To see if, maybe the sulfur smells originating from upstairs?
Yeah, you can give me a perception.
I liked it better. 5.
Yeah, you get it's so strong here. It's really hard to distinguish if it's coming from the top or from the bottom.
It's just too pungent in this place. It's just, I don't know where it's coming from. I guess we might as well start upstairs.
Yeah,
What do you think that smell is?
nothing good.
Would I have smelled sulfur before? Is there a natural occurring site of sulfur that I would be used to back where I'm, back in the mountains?
I'll say yeah. Dealing with the dwarves and the gnomes that lived within the mountains, your various tribes that your Goliaths have dealt with has probably traded sulfur at some point in time. So you probably have seen it or smell actual like raw mineral sulfur.
Would I know what sulfur would be then used for?
Probably not, since you're probably very fixated on like winning in sports and stuff.
Okay. Okay. Do you want me to go up first, or do you want to go?
Go.
You want me first? Okay.
Go ahead.
No problem. And I start walking up the stairs, and I start whistling out loud, like really loud. Have you guys seen? I'm sure you guys have. Is The Walking Dead where Negan starts doing that little whistle as he walks with the bat?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, so I take my axe and I'm kind of like walking up the stairs, dragging it. I'm literally trying to make as much noise as I can because it's funny to me. Not me personally, but to Harry.
Yeah.
And I start whistling. Come out, wherever you are. I'm going to find you. Come on, let's go. And then head up the stairs.
As you are greeted, as you head up the stairs, you find like 2 rooms, and within these 2 rooms, you find 2 simple beds.
Okay. In each room?
No, just in one room.
Okay, so
And so say there's a room on the left, there's a room on the right,
Yep.
right? So the one on the left has the two simple beds in it. That's about it. You see a pile of robes next to one, and the other one, there's just nothing. It's also empty. When you look at the other room, as you glance in, you see an altar, and you see a symbol kind of painted on the wall. And this is what you see. Now,
so like a circle.
so
Like it almost looks like a sun with a chain
hold on.
around it
Yeah,
and some
hold-
dragons.
minus the dragons. The dragons
Okay.
aren't supposed to be there, but what you do see, you see a black sun
Okay.
with instead of like the rays that are coming out are spikes, and then
Yep.
you see a chain encircling it.
Okay. What's that? Well, I've never seen this, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I've seen it, or any reason to have seen it.
You being a clear, you can give me a lore check, history check,
History, yeah.
religion. That's
religion
the
would be
one.
better. 11.
11. No, your research. You've never come across something like this before.
Certainly doesn't inspire confidence.
You've never seen this either?
No.
Huh. I wonder what it means. Anyways, let's go check the other room.
No, so that's in one room. You see this little altar with that in it, and the other room is just the 2 beds.
Oh, okay, so it's not in the room with the same beds.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Do you think that people like? Does this look like an altar? Like it's quite literally, most people can identify this as an altar.
Yeah, when what you see is like a little. You see this painted up against the wall. You see a little wooden box, like a wooden crate flipped over. You see 2 black candles, kind of lit, and they're currently melting, and what seems to be just you see worn marks in the ground on the carpet. That's like rug. It's a rug. On the rug there, you see like a worn area where it looks like where individuals would be like praying.
Okay. There. Do you see the indent on the ground?
Oh, yes.
What does that mean? Why would they be? I don't get it.
Think they would pray to the symbol?
They worship the symbol?
Whatever the symbol represents.
Well, this is my house now, and I don't like that symbol. So I take my axe, and I cross it out, like an X on it, like I crossed it out.
Okay.
I want to desecrate it.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Ooh.
You too as well.
Uh-oh.
Desecrating a holy site.
Unholy sight.
10.
Okay.
I thought you rolled well.
Yeah, for real.
No, that was a ooh. Uh-oh. Harry still doesn't care, though.
22.
What'd you get?
22.
That is exactly the opposite of how I thought that was going to go.
You take 9 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
You take 4 necrotic damage. But you also get this feeling of dread that washes over you, of like apathy. Well, you kind of get a feeling of like you don't care. You start to kind of feel like inwardly depressed. That you start to think back at your failings at back home, and you start to like kind of like tunnel in on like where you know the incident that happened and the way that the people looked at you, and the kind of the uneasy feeling that you got, and you just kind of start to feel real sad.
I don't know about you, but I'm kind of sad I did that. And I don't know why.
Some kind of protective magics.
Get rid of it then.
I think you did.
You think I did?
You have this feeling for the next 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, this feeling of like helplessness, of that everything is your fault, even though you didn't do anything. It's all your fault.
It was all my fault, though. You just hear Harry talking out loud to himself, like, but it was my fault. I didn't mean to do that. Everybody hates me. I gotta go.
Yeah, when those oppressive thoughts start to weigh down on you're able to mentally shield your mind from this incoming attack, and was able to ward off that additional blast of uneasiness that came from this.
Yeah. Well, want to keep looking or go find the others?
I don't know. It's not my fault, I swear.
No, it's not.
It's not? But how come I feel like it is? And the sign said it was. I want to take my axe to it again.
Oh no.
Okay.
Like, I wholly intend to try to destroy the wall at this point.
Like you're angry at it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
I don't have a rage right now,
Right.
but
Depressed
these are the
rage.
types of things that induce a rage.
You don't have rage, you have angst.
Woohoo!
What'd you roll?
2.
19.
19. Yeah, you hit your when you're hammering, you're chopping into the side panels, the wood this is painted on, and you're starting to see light pour through this hole as you're just chopping a hole into this wall to the outside.
Is he
But
getting progressively more and more depressed?
So this
No,
leads
no.
to an exterior wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how much more damage till you stop, but
I guess my first question is, if I spent enough time, could I completely destroy the wall?
oh yeah.
Harry would totally want to do that. And upon this second hit, well, this actual real first true hit, nothing, no damage? No necrotic.
Nothing after that first initial hit, after that first initial desecration, nothing. You get nothing. You get no more damage hit done to you. Nothing. Whatever happened to you already was triggered.
Okay, I would have been so mad that I would have swung about 3 or 4 times
You're
in
like,
total.
You're like angry crying.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Give
mad.
me, give me a wisdom save to see if you can just even muster up the will to rage.
I don't have any left.
I
I like that.
Yeah.
Probably not. Wisdom saving
Yeah.
7.
Yeah. You're trying to block out that feeling of sadness with anger, and it's just that feeling of despair just seems to wash over you, and you're just bathing in it.
That's exactly what Harry is attempting to do, because normally in these scenarios he goes into a rage-induced behavior, but with no rage there to even pull from, it's just. But at the same time, he's still pissed. You know.
Yeah.
He's just still so pissed, and it's at himself, and he doesn't want to hurt somebody, but he doesn't. He knows the wall's not alive, so for him to destroy a wall is nothing.
Yeah.
So I would swing like 3 or 4 times.
Okay. I'll just say by you where the middle of the black sun was at is just completely hollow.
Perfect.
Or not hollow, but removed. It's jagged in some points, but just light is kind of pouring in.
Perfect. Take that, Mr. Wall. Are you ready? Let's go.
Feeling better now?
No, but a little.
Okay.
We're gonna pause you there.
We should find the others.
One last question.
Yeah,
The source of the sulfur was not in this room.
correct.
I say we go downstairs and check first.
Okay then.
Thank you. Can you hold my hand?
Okay.
Can I get a little bit of? I don't even know what I would roll here, but if he actually holds my hand, I would
Yeah.
feel a little better.
Yes.
Healing.
Yeah.
Because Harry's not used to that type of companionship.
You were while holding his hand. The darkness, that despair that you're feeling, is severely reduced. So as long as you're within like physical contact with this man over here, you feel fine. Like you're finding a peace. Yes.
Inner peace.
Yeah.
People, I love you, but not like that.
Just blinks. Lizard kind of blink.
I will say you've being a going from the working 9 to 5 and then quitting that job and becoming a holy person. You've met with people in distress before, so having someone going through that now doesn't completely throw you off. Or it's like you've dealt with it
Yeah.
before, so it's not like
Right.
you're like there.
Harry's a stage more intense than
Yeah, yeah.
most people, even distressed.
That's true. Not most people aren't able to go toe to toe with a giant and actually walk away alive.
Not to mention, though, Harry has said a few things out loud now to suggest that there is some sort of trauma in his psyche.
But we're gonna pause there. We're gonna go to Ryan. Your half hour, like as you're waiting in line, you get to another point where it's like you are now 25 minutes away, and you finally get to you're the next person in line, and you're sitting there, and you hear, "Next."
I'll approach whoever said it.
You come up to the window. There's just a row of individuals just sitting there. And every time there's an open stall, there's like a little flame that appears, like a candle that lights, and that just kind of shows you where to go. And whenever you show up, or whenever there's a person there, it goes out. What can I do for you today, sir?
I need a license. I'm not sure exactly what kind. I just was told by the guards that if I'm a practitioner, I need a license to cast magic in the city walls.
Arcane license. Okay. Yeah, no problem, sir. I can easily help you out. I just need you to take this form right here. I need you to quickly fill it out. Give us your name, your age, where you're from, what's your intentions here. What's are you coming here to study? Just kind of just give us a brief on who you are, what you're doing, and you pay. Let me see. You have a couple options of payment. You can either take a loan out if you need to, set up an account with the bank, but the price of it is going to be like 100 gold.
His eyes will just get a little wide. And that's unrestricted, like, magic, or?
That allows you to cast magic freely as long as you hold on to this. Now, we do have a financing portion here within the city. There is an interest of like 10% after if you're not within a certain amount of time. Is that something you're willing to do?
Yeah, it's going to be unfortunately what I have to do.
Okay.
I have 10 gold pieces I can pay up front if that's
perfect. Yeah, that'll help diminish the costs significantly. So you watch him as he gives you this coin purse. It's like this coin purse is connected to the bank. This will be your. This is where your money should go. Whenever when you tend to pay us, it'll go into here. And what's nice, once you're done with your payment, you get to hold on to this, and you'll have your account within your name. You don't have to worry about doing anything over at the bank. We'll set it up on our side. Well, what's really nice about this coin purse is it's kind of, have you heard of the bag of holding before?
Yeah,
it's very common piece of magic. It's very similar. It's very similar to that. There are some stipulations where you just can't put anything. This is only for money. If you do end up putting something else other than money in here, you will be fined. Now, it doesn't mean you can't get it back, but it's a heavy price.
Not recommended.
My friend Greg did it the other day, and let's say he's out a couple thousand gold. He's in the red right now.
Understood. Very well understood. Right. Is it any gold that I put in the bag is going to be straight towards the deposit until it's paid off?
It will go straight towards the deposit until it's paid off. Once that payment is done, anything after that will go straight to you. It's yours.
All right, perfect.
He hands you this card that says, permit, arcane permit, has your name on it. When you look at it, your face just magically appears onto it. So you have like a little identification card now as well. It's like it's tied in one, and you have a coin purse.
Nice. That's interesting. I'll just kind of put everything away, and I'll sit around for the next half hour while I wait for Jeb to
get out of his meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Get out of his meeting. I'll probably walk down to the trolley station real fast because I'm assuming it's close or no.
Yeah, it's not far.
I'll walk down to that real fast. Make sure my times are gonna line up about what they're supposed to when Jeb gets out and.
Yeah, the trolley, every 15 minutes there's a trolley. So it's like, it's usually not a long wait if you do have to wait.
Perfect.
As you're sitting there waiting, you get that, you get like a ping, that sensation coming from Jem. Kind of like, just to let you know that, he's done.
Okay. At that point, I will just like snap my fingers and Jem will disappear for a moment and just kind of I'll wait at that point. I was happy that they did the job that they were supposed to do. So.
Okay. We're gonna go to Gino. Anything that you want to do or anything like that while you're currently waiting for everyone to kind of show up?
Let's see. I'll go to the magic shop and see what's available.
Okay, so you're gonna leave and go back to the bazaar.
Yes.
Okay. As you're walking towards the magic shop, you come to it's called. Really? The Mystic Emporium, where magic meets magnificence. And standing behind the counter is a gold dragonborn.
All right.
And you hear him go, "Welcome."
Hello. Do you have any bracers of archery?
I might. Let me take a look as he grabs. You see a tome manifest in front of him, and he starts to look, and he goes, "Why, yes, I do have some bracers of archery. They are currently 200 gold."
Would you be willing to do 150 gold?
As of right now, they're the only one that I have in stock. I have to. The 200 is only what I'm able to go with.
Fair. Okay. Do you have any health potions?
Health potions. I have 2 in stock right now.
Got it. That's all right. Okay, I'd like to buy both. How much are they?
50 gold apiece.
50 gold apiece.
Correct.
I'd like to buy one.
No problem. As you see up here, just a health potion up here. Potion of healing. Slides it over as you hand over the 50 gold.
All right.
Anything else for you today, sir?
That would be it. Thank you very much.
If potions of healing are something that you were looking into, there is a perfume parlor, not that far from here, or the apothecary.
All right.
If you want to look, if you're trying to find something that way, you can.
Just the one for right now, and then.
Okay. Just know that that's those are options too for people who are low on funds.
Gotcha. Okay. Perfect.
All right. Anything else for you, sir?
What can you tell me about the doctor in town?
Which doctor? There's many doctors. There's literally thousands of doctors.
Dr. Darkwood.
Oh, he's a little weird. He comes in here every so often. I normally see him come out of the apothecary, right across the street. He tends to go there a lot more. But I've never had any. He seems like a stand-up guy. He just comes off like a little weird.
Weird how?
I don't know. He just gives off a weird aura sometimes.
All right.
But other than that, he's always nice to the people. You know, he's been here for 10 years now, and he's been a beacon to society.
Gotcha. Good to know. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, I'd like to go to the apothecary now.
Oh, okay. Okay. There you go. When you enter the door from here, you get a lot of earthy root smells that come through.
All right.
You see a man behind the counter. He's wearing he's wearing leathers. Kind of has a gnarled, messed up eye, and a scar that kind of grows from that. And he has a gruff voice. "Hey, how's it going, man?"
Hi, how you doing? Are you free for some few questions?
I mean, yeah, there's currently no one here. What can I help you?
What can you tell me about Dr. Darkwood?
Dude's a saint.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's the best guy in town.
Alright, I heard some people say he's a little weird. Would you agree with that, or
No, not at all.
no? Alright.
Dr. Darkwood, he's a regular customer of mine.
What does he normally get, if you don't mind me asking?
Give me a persuasion check.
Alright. 4.
You know, he gonna get stuff here and there. You know, stuff. He's specializes in healing, so it's a lot of like medical components: phoenix feathers, griffin claw powder, unicorn horn.
Alright. So just nothing really out of the ordinary?
Nah, not really.
Alright, well, thank you for your time.
No problem.
Have a good day.
You too.
That's all I had, and then I'll try to figure out where Ryo? No.
Ryu?
Ryu. Recall that Ryu went to the office to get a permit. I'll just head that way, just
Okay.
yeah. Company sake.
Give me a survival.
19.
19? Dang. All right. Yeah, you're it doesn't take you long to find to get onto a trolley, to find a trolley, to you put the dots on where he went to, the Arcane Enclave, and where you're at. You're able to track it, and you're able to find his path pretty quick.
All right.
We're going to pause you there.
Okay.
Harry and Gilbert. Nope. Gilroy.
Grig.
Gregory.
We're all gonna have nicknames by the end of this.
My dude's named after Harry Dick, so should be easy.
Did you have a wife named Anita?
No, her name was Pamela.
Okay.
Pamela Henderson.
Any you guys ever watch Letterkenny?
I did, yes.
Yeah, okay.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, cool. So you guys are currently like downstairs, looking down at this dark hole,
You're holding my hand.
and you're holding.
This is giant Goliath's hand. You have to hold his hand to make him feel good.
He's like
Going
holding
down the
his
staircase.
pinky.
Yeah.
That's true. My pinky's like the size of your hand.
He's not that little, but yeah, he's a big size mismatch there. Yeah, we'll go down the stairs.
Head down the ladder to the. It's kind of pitch black
Oh,
down here.
I think
So we went down the first floor. Now we went down to the bottom floor.
That's
Basement?
if that's what I've heard. Yeah,
That's what I thought I heard, too.
That's
He's leading the way. So.
yeah.
But Harry does want to go down
I
there.
do have a lamp. Okay, so I'll take time to light the lamp.
It doesn't take you long. You're able to illuminate the room. As you're looking around, you see another hole lead further down. As it looks like someone took the stone and kind of went and like dug it up. So you see like a pile of like stone and in a corner
Oh,
and
okay.
in various parts. You
So they've
hear
been
like
digging
water.
below the level of basement, or through the walls to expand the basement, or
No. You what you're hearing like the water. You get the. I'm sorry, my tongue tied right now. The sewer smell that you're picking up from right now is just more intense. And as you're looking at the hole, you're looking like it looks as if they dug a hole to the sewer itself.
Does the smell of sulfur still resonate in this area?
Yeah.
Does the smell of sulfur seem to be stronger in this area?
Yes.
Light a match.
Well, we kind of did, and that was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
He lit him. He
Well,
lit it.
It's strong. It's strong enough, but he hasn't found a pocket of gas.
Okay, so there was. I mean, there's still oxygen. So
You didn't kill yourself.
Yeah.
yeah, the oxygen's still. Okay,
Give me a perception check real quick.
both of us.
Yep.
Woohoo! Dirty 20.
9.
Off in the distance down below, you hear whistling.
Is the whistling mimicking the way I was whistling when I went up the stairs, or is it its own?
It's its own, and it has more of a somber sound to it.
Is it whistling in song, or is it whistling?
It just sounds like
Is it man-made, or is it like a
Yeah.
draft?
Oh, I got a terrible roll, yeah.
Dirty
it,
20.
it actually okay. So with your dirty 20, you can tell it's man-made.
Okay, so it's a maybe not necessarily man-made, but a creature
Yeah.
is making this sound.
Yeah.
I go, shh, do you hear that? No, there's somebody down there. They're whistling, but it's like it's kind of sad, like how I was. I think would the whistling be kind of somber in the same way that Harry was downtrodden?
Yes.
So Harry's mind immediately went to whatever was up here probably affected this creature. That's where his mind went. So I think that they're sad too. Maybe you can go help them, because you helped me.
I don't know if they want help.
They're sad. Of course they want help. What are we talking about? Come on, let's go down there.
Maybe it's the thing that caused the sadness.
No, that thing was up there. Trust me on that one. It knew everything about me, and I did not like it. But anyways, let's go downstairs. Is it a hole with a makeshift ladder, or did they construct and attach the ladder to the walls as it went down?
It's a man-made ladder.
And then is it tightly secured to the is it fastened to the wall in any sense?
No.
So is it more like a dangling rope ladder,
Yeah.
or is it just one long ass ladder?
Well, the way how I'm picturing it is like a no. The rope ladder makes more sense.
Okay.
Now that I think about it.
Well, I think we should go down there. Do we hear the flow of rushing water? Is that what?
You hear the rushing water.
Okay. And then again, my mind, when you said this extra layer of depth, my mind, the player, went to like an underwater well system. But you said sewage, so
Yeah.
Yeah, they dug into the sewer here. Still think we should get the others.
is there a distinct? Yeah, I guess it would be. Never mind. Forget that question. I think we should go make that person happy. You can do it. I got faith in you. You made me happier.
Let us go then.
I'll go first,
Okay.
and I'll start climbing down the ladder.
Okay. It doesn't take you long. Where you just kind of standing. Once you hit the ground, you're standing in like knee deep water full of muck.
Is it poop?
I mean, you can't really see, so you don't really want to.
Here's a better question for the player to know. Does this city have functional sewage systems?
You're not.
So
from
maybe
the,
they're
you're
not-
You're not from the city.
I'm not, but just for my imagination, so I can kind of understand.
We opened
this.
the one sewer already.
What's that?
We opened the other one sewer already. We opened the one manhole cover in a different part of the town. So
Yeah, Harry wasn't really a part of that little.
you
he wasn't paying
You're the
attention.
one that lifted up the
Well, yeah,
manhole cover.
but he never like looked down there like you guys. I just
Oh.
I just lifted. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So, I will say, since Gregory is from here, there is a functioning sewer system here. like I said, this is the most. You could probably think of this town as more of a modern day city.
And that's what's stemming my question.
In a sense where everyone else is still living like it's like 13th century or some shit.
So the way that my mind has kind of been thinking about this city and the campaign so far itself is more like a Final Fantasy, where there's
at times, yes.
Yeah, there's times in the series where they're more futuristic, but they're still medieval.
Yeah, actually, that's a good tie. I didn't make that comparison, but that very much like that.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I've kind of imagined it. So, okay. That's easier for me to understand what the sewage system might look like. How far at this point do I still hear the whistling?
Yeah.
How far away do I think it is? You want me to, you want me to do a perception?
Yeah, you can certainly try.
16.
Because of the echo and the acoustics down here, it's kind of just bouncing everywhere. You don't have a pinpoint. You're able to distinguish distance.
Perfect.
Especially when there's water too, because water makes sound travel as well.
Perfect. I call out, "Yoo-hoo! We want to make you happy. You sound sad." And I don't like. Yeah, I pretty much yell it down the tunnel system.
The whistling that you were hearing, it stops.
No.
Petrified in fear.
I wait a couple seconds for it to start back up again. Does it?
Give me a perception check.
13.
You hear faint splashing, but no whistling.
Should you do a perception?
He's
also
not there.
Wait,
Yeah,
I thought.
He,
You haven't come. I thought you already came
No,
down.
you started doing a whole bunch
you
of stuff before
ran
you
away real fast.
I assumed you were down
No,
already.
he wasn't down there yet.
Yeah, start coming down with the lantern in my hand. Light it
I
up.
wouldn't. Okay. Now that I realize I wouldn't have done it until he was with me.
Well, it's
But I don't care which way either.
to me it feels very Harry Ram.
Oh, he would definitely.
Yeah, he came down there and just.
Yeah, because he's trying to make somebody happy.
Yeah, he's trying to make him happy. Well, So I will say the moment that you broke.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next one.
Broke contact from you. That feeling of despair, just like it's like oppressive on you.
Perfect. Then, as I wait a couple seconds for a reply or to hear the sound again, I go, I know how you feel. Trust me. My friend can help you. He helped me. Let's help together. And then I stay quiet again.
Okay.
And then I wait a couple seconds for a reply.
Nothing happens as you. The only thing that you're hearing is Gregory coming down the rope ladder behind you.
Okay. And as I finish, I go, Greg, are you coming?
It takes a second. The lantern.
I just see this beam of ball of light coming down.
Yeah, this little ball of light.
Well, if there's somebody down here, they see you.
Well, not like we were hiding.
I wait for you. Yeah, I wait for you to get to the ground floor with me, and then I let you know. I'm not sure, but I might have scared him away because I heard some splash with the water. Was it going away from us, or was it?
You can't tell.
Yeah,
Okay.
It sounds likely.
That second roll that I did, you said it was more faint?
I don't remember what I said, if I'm being honest.
That's fine. It's not going to change much for what Harry will do. Well, at least I feel a little better now that you're down here with me.
Sorry. Cough drop.
Do you want to... I don't know. I think they left.
Yeah.
Maybe we should come back and try again later.
Yeah, we should find the others.
I'd really like to help them because I know how bad they feel. Like, if I felt this bad, they have to feel really bad, too.
Yeah.
But I swear, it's not my fault. Well, it was all my fault.
Poor guy.
I'm so glad you're here.
Let's...
And I, cry on your shoulder a little. I, attempt to.
They're there. They're there.
And you're actually kind of tall, so I don't have to lean down too far. And as soon as you do that, that's what Mother used to do. okay, let's go. And I start climbing up the ladder.
All right, we're gonna pause you guys right there. Ryan, Ryu, as you're waiting your half hour, you see Jeb coming down outside of the of his appointment, outside of the enclave area where he was walking in at, and he sees you and he goes, his eyes light up, and he's like, "Well, did you get it?"
And I'll kind of just produce the license. Yeah, I got my license.
Awesome. Well,
I agree. It's nice.
now did you read the fine print when everything that you signed?
Yes.
So you're aware that you've joined the. Hold on.
You subscribe to their mailing list.
You're now part of the Order of the Silver Scepters, the arcane art wizard.
Yeah.
Hold on, that's not the one I'm looking for. Yeah, okay, it's the same. The Order of the Silver Scepters. It's
Now, does Ryu know anything about this? Like,
I mean, they kind of don't tell people that, but
okay.
now, are you sure you read it? The fine print, every detail.
I'll be honest, I didn't read it.
Okay, so this is where they get you. Once you're part of the Order of the Silver Scepter, it's very hard to act in a negative way towards other people who have badges or also in the Silver Scepter. That it just helps prevent wizard on wizard violence.
Okay, that's fair enough.
And then as long as you're within the city and the king needs you to help defend the city, you are required to show up. If you do not, and they find out, and they will find out, it's a hefty fine.
You guys really have a thing for fines in the city, don't you?
It sucks. This is why I've never left yet. I was a budding druid, and I happened to stumble upon this place. Went and got the same thing, and I've been here 50 years now. My heart aches for the woods, and I've been stuck here.
I'm sorry to hear that. What's keeping you here?
I've never been in a place this magical before.
That's fair enough.
Where I'm from, when people take shits, they take their shit and they throw it out the window.
Harry is totally feeling what that conversation is.
I totally understand that, and
Do you? A working sewer system? Working water? Infrastructure? It's crazy.
not probably to the degree that you do, but I do understand coming from a place with a massive library and your entire existence is based around that library. I get it. Like I said, at least some degree. So you work in the city then? Somewhere?
Not at all. I mean, yes and no. I don't view it as work. I'm more of a clerk here, and I just kind of move things from point A to B wherever they need to be.
Bureaucrat.
No. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Do you have higher tiers of magic, or is the first tier where you currently reside still? I don't mean that as just like to attack you. I'm just asking because if a working relationship with a augmented practitioner will help me, hopefully.
If your heart is set on gaining knowledge in the arcane arts, that's definitely a possibility. You can definitely move up within the ranks of the order. if that is what you desire.
Well, I was talking about you, Jeb.
Oh, I mean, I have no desire. I don't know. My life has been crazy lately. It's the last 40 years. As much as I miss the outdoors, I get to sleep outside here and get to do what and be in the city that I currently now love. I'm very confusing.
Yeah. What do you look for in trades? Maybe I can get some more scrolls from you sometime.
Whatever I need.
All right, you are a well of information
Oh,
that
yeah,
I
I'm sorry. I'm
appreciate
just-
drawing from.
Like, what are you looking for? Maybe I might be able to help you out. I mean, there's always the magic shop at the bazaar.
Yeah, I'm well aware. I was more just talking about, in general, spells that you.
You do understand too that us making this trade is also breaking the law. So
I did not know that. I thought legal. As long as tender wasn't being traded, it was fine.
oh, it's a nice loophole. Didn't think about that.
Can I? Do we mind making this trade though? Cause I actually.
I would like to do it behind, like over there, where we're not in front of everybody. Because while it's a nice loophole, I don't want it to be known.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I hope you don't mind me looking over the scroll before I pass over the kit. Just make sure everything looks in order.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, perfect. I will go over to a corner.
Yeah, you guys head off to just around the corner of the building where there's like less people, where like guard patrol isn't as heavy, and you quickly look at the scroll, and it is a legit scroll.
Okay.
And he's like, I made it myself. Yeah, I know for sure it works.
All right, perfect. I'm glad. And I'll kind of slide over the case that has all the tools for the kit in it. All right, well, I'm going to take this. I'm going to go meet up with some friends, use this potentially, and hope to see you again, Jeb.
Likewise. What was your name again?
Ryu.
I will hopefully remember that for next time.
If you don't, I understand.
I appreciate you. As you turn and walk away, you actually see Soren
Yes.
walking like towards the entrance to the Arcane Enclave.
All right. As I see Soren, I just kind of like, I wave and then kind of like just go like turn around, like let's get out of here, kind of hand motion.
Get the message and follow.
If anybody's gonna get that message, it's gonna be Soren right now. Received.
Yeah.
How was your day, Ben?
I almost fucked everything up. How about yours?
I got this, and I kind of held up the scroll. It cost me a kit, but trading is part of what I'm good at, unfortunately.
I snuck into the doctor's office. I was almost caught. Well, no, I was caught, but I just said I was visiting a friend and they bought it, so.
Fair enough. He has a very like nature appearance to him, correct? Or is that like?
He said he sleeps in trees, so
Yeah.
I mean, does your appearance say I sleep in trees, or does your appearance say military man?
that's a good.
Yes.
Yeah. Even better answer.
Are you a practitioner of any arts, by chance? By I mean, nature, divine, or arcane.
Yes.
Which one do you practice?
Pulling it up.
As I'm saying this as we're on the trolley back towards.
Okay.
Right,
I would probably say nature,
thought it
right?
was nature.
As a ranger, you're a ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go with nature.
Yeah, nature.
That's perfect, and I'll kind of hold the scroll out to him. This is not in my wheelhouse. This will be better in yours.
Okay.
I think we need to talk to the animals and see why they're so scared.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And I might be able to get us into the doctor's office through other means. What happened? Did you see the other two? I know they were supposed to go to the doctor's office, and
I did not. I saw a handful of patients on the second floor, but that's all I was able to see before I got caught.
fair enough. And didn't catch you on the way out. Nothing.
There was
Weird.
a hint of like the smell of sulfur, but other than that, didn't really.
I don't think you smelled that.
You said I did.
Did I?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said as he was leaving the doctor's office.
Oh, that's right. I apologize. I was
Yeah.
thinking it back when they were smelling the house. My bad. That's my fault.
Like got a hint of sulfur, which is normal, not normal. I'm not a man of medicine. It was a weird smell for a doctor's office.
I agree. Medicine and sulfur don't typically mix.
Yeah. So, other than that, wasn't much. The 6 people in there were hurt from the incident that occurred. Other than that, I didn't see anything suspicious myself.
Nothing around the building?
Not that I could see, just a window on the second floor, but that's how we got in.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, well, let's meet up with the other two. I'll go into the doctor's office and try and pull them out. What time is it? It's about sunset right now?
It's about 5 o'clock by the time everybody is done. Oh, 3 hour 4. It's about, I would say 4 actually.
Okay.
Back 4:30 by the time you guys get back.
What time does the sun set around here?
7.
7. Okay.
Not Vegas.
We'll get off the trolley. I'll just send Jem up. Come on, Jem, and Jem will appear. See if you can see him from above, and he will just begin like circling, probably do 100-foot circle, radius circle around us, so probably quite a big circle. And he's just gonna be looking out for these two.
Alright.
It doesn't. It's not long by the time these two finally like exit the building and they start heading towards the street. You get that.
Oh, I'll have
Us two?
Yeah.
Hold on, I got stuff I want to do before we walk out of that building.
Okay. Okay. Pause. Okay. I mean, like pause as in. Let's pause
Those
that.
two.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so if we're going to pick up lists, what Harry would like to do is the hole down and the ladder, is there something that can cover the hole with?
On the first floor. Or the basement.
The basement. So the basement, we go down to the basement, and then in the basement there's a secondary hole that goes all the way down into the sewers, correct?
Right.
So is there something in the room, or is there already something in place that would cover the hole?
In the basement.
Yeah. Yeah. There's like
A latch or something?
no, not a latch. There's this giant, 2 really like kind of like planks that are able to get over the hole, and then there's like a rug, like a heavy rug.
Do the planks look heavy enough that somebody might not be able to push them away if they came from below?
Oh no, they can.
So
easily
if they
push-
climbed up, is there anything in this room?
that's gonna be able to prevent them from coming up.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
not that what you're able to see.
Okay, perfect. What about upstairs? Was there any large... Well, I probably wouldn't get that far into that. If I deem that I can't close the hole off. So, I look over to Greg. Well, I think we should go back to that spot where we all said we would go.
Yes, that's a good plan. We'll turn this guy into the authorities.
But that might be a bad idea, actually.
You're authorized by Captain Stormborn.
That's true. We were authorized, and he was a suspect, and is a suspect, and remains a suspect. But I don't want to turn him in right away. I think we should take him back to the hotel and make him answer some questions.
Oh. You do have some good ideas sometimes.
Thank you. Those are the only kind I have. And so I would like to... What do you think we can do to make it so, like, you know, I mean, we don't want to carry around somebody that looks like they're dead, even though he's not dead.
As you guys are kind of climbing back up to the top floor, or the first floor where you left the guy, when you come up, you find him missing. You find a kind of like a trail of blood, like a drag marks
Sure.
of
Like somebody else dragged him?
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you see that?
Yes, we're
Somebody came and got him, I think.
very quiet.
That's not good because I want this house.
Yes, we should still go get the others.
Yeah, well, I mean, does the... Maybe we should follow the blood first.
Blood go outside or?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'd like to just follow it.
Give me a survival check. Let's see.
$14.
Okay, you make it down. You follow the tracks down to the end of the alleyway, and from there they disappear.
Interesting. It's kind of like when we were, you know, after we fought that thing, and then we were trying to find the little kid, and there was just like...
And the kid disappeared as well.
Exactly. You're smart.
You feel Gem in your mind, Ryu, as these two exit the building. You get that feeling of like, I found him.
Just land next to them, is what I tell him. I'm on my way, and I'll kind of just track Jem down. Look at Soren. Jem already found him. It'll be perfect. Do they seem to be panicked at all, or?
At 150, like 100 feet up. Not, it's kind of hard to
Like, they're not rushing is kind of the
yeah,
thought. Like,
yeah, they're not rushing.
as long as they're walking.
Yeah, if anything, what you would see is Harry, like, leaning over and smelling the blood on the ground as they're following it.
All right. Let's hurry up and catch up to him. It's a little bit early, but
Yeah, good idea.
unless you have any issues with it.
Nah.
All right. We'll quicken our pace to try and catch up to them.
To them or to the spot?
To them.
Okay.
We're going to the spot.
I'm
So is
going
it
to you guys.
logistically, do they cross?
Eventually. I mean, well, so they're coming from this direction. You guys are coming from this direction.
So
if
naturally may meet at that spot
yeah,
anyways.
Yeah.
So as we're walking, I look over to Greg. I go, you know, you guys were making fun of me because I use my nose to find things, but look what it did.
Yeah, that sounds
Are you still holding on to his hand?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
surprisingly useful talent.
I know. That's what I was trying to tell everybody. It's led me to food and kept me alive this far, so I trust it.
Yeah, it doesn't take you guys long to meet up. You guys are standing up on the X. The four of you together.
As we like get into range of each other, you just see this huge hulking Goliath just waving retardedly like, "Hey guys, hi!"
You see him holding the hand.
Yeah, I'm still holding his hand.
kind of
Oh, they've
approach.
had a time.
Yeah, they were busy. Kind of walk up, and I very pointedly like look at the hand holding. Looks like you guys had an interesting time.
Yes, you could say that. We found something that might be related.
That's great, actually.
His nose. Found tracks some sulfur smell.
You look over and Harry's just like
Sulfur.
nodding and
Guy confronted us. We beat him up. Went to his house. And they had torn out the basement and dug a hole into the sewer. Oh, and there was a shrine upstairs.
A shrine of what?
A black sun surrounded by a chain.
Does that ring any bells? I would say I am trained in religion.
You can give me a religion check.
Great. 10.
No, you get nothing. You don't.
I don't know that symbol
Harry
immediately.
smashed it, and it let out a energy blast of some sort
Huh.
that affected him emotionally.
You
That's
desecrated a holy site or unholy site, depending on which god
I'm
it
sure
is.
it was unholy.
That's fair. So many questions. Starting with Soren, you said you smelled sulfur, didn't you?
Yeah, in the doctor's office.
That's can't
Wait,
be
that
a
same guy?
coincidence.
Yeah, I followed the doctor and I snuck into the hospital, got caught a little bit, was able to get out, but yeah, when I was leaving, I got a surefire hit in sulfur.
You know, if I do say, if you don't sneak, you won't get caught.
Sneak is what I do, friend. Sorry for the accent, it's just easier on my voice.
It's not good.
You're good. That's interesting. You said there's no other way into the doctor's office?
Oh, there's a front door. I just decided to take the window.
Well, I mean, other than the front door.
There was a cellar with a lock on it, but not really good at picking those, so.
You don't have to pick them if you can get it open enough.
Yeah, good point.
Look kind of embarrassed and like have some talents in that area.
That's surprising. I'm going to be real honest here. Was not expecting that one.
Oh, and like how I was sad, there was somebody else down in the sewers that was also sad. And I
Really?
wanted to go make them happy, but when I yelled out to them, they kind of like stopped. I think I scared them.
Yeah, I can imagine that happening.
Why
it
though?
even
I'm not that
worse.
scary.
Yeah, but when you're.
And with that, the guy we beat up, he left, or someone came and got him.
Yeah,
We're
somebody
not sure.
stole him.
Well,
Someone stole him?
They stole him away.
A lot of bad situations on one.
one house, yes.
Yeah.
And then remember when we were looking for the little kid and just disappeared out of like into oblivion? It was like that. So it's
Oh.
the same people. It has to be. I know it.
Huh.
I'm surprised you know the word oblivion. I'm going to be honest here.
Well,
Do you know what it means?
yeah, I think.
What does it mean, then?
Like when you like see stuff, but you like don't really see it.
Sure.
I could read a dictionary, and I don't think a single word would just give me what you just said. But okay.
So I'm right. Woo!
As you guys are standing there, you.
I mean, yeah, you are the state of being unaware, so.
Yeah, I'm oblivion.
As you guys are standing there talking, a familiar figure approaches you guys. As Solara Lilithra approaches the tiefling woman who helped you guys out during the raid.
Oh, my
Okay.
girlfriend's back, guys. Shh! Don't make me look bad. But can you still hold my hand?
We should be done with
Question.
that.
Question. Now that we're with the full group,
Yeah.
does the feeling subside a little bit more?
Yes.
Perfect.
With this, I'll just go ahead and I'll like snap my fingers and cast Druidcraft, and there'll just be a scent of like roses that like is coming from behind us towards her direction, just passively, just to try and hopefully ease the situation because this does not seem good to Ryu. He doesn't know why, but the hairs on the back of his neck are just like sticking up right now.
As she approaches, she's has a look of confusion on her face as she approaches. Don't remember her voice. What? Why does it stink and smell like roses at the same time?
I mean, I can participate in the situation for why it smells like roses, and that's because I don't like to smell like stink. And seeing you I think something happened. I'm not sure what it is yet, but seeing members of authority approach you is not typically a positive interaction.
Authority? I'm nobody. Well, that's not necessary.
No, you're somebody to me.
You're authority to us.
Well, I appreciate that. I just came to let you guys know that you have an invitation. She pulls out a card, and who am I giving it to?
I'll just kind of hold out my hand.
I hand it to you, and it says that you have been invited with an audience to the Shadow Master. This is the Shadow Master. She like looks over her shoulder as she says it, like she whispers it.
Mm-hmm.
Very prominent figure in the underworld, as in like the underground.
Very loudly, I respond, "Is that the same guy that's crying down there?"
Yeah, please whisper. Don't yell.
Is there a
Are we
symbol
being
anywhere on
quiet?
this?
No, there's not.
Are we trying to be secret?
See, yes.
Oh, should have said that.
Next time.
And by the way, my poop smells like roses. That's how good I am. And I give her a wink, like,
Noted. Okay.
Piece of advice, son. If someone's whispering, you whisper back.
huh?
Piece of advice, son. If someone's whispering, you whisper back.
Well, that's like I told you, though. If you don't want to get caught, don't do it.
All right.
If you want, I could take you to where you need to go, or you just head to the Broken Barrel, a bar in the Grand Bazaar, and just show the bartender this invitation, and he'll take you to where you need to go.
I look over to Ryu as he seems to be the one kind of like in control right now. Can we let her take us, please? Please, can we let her take us?
That's fine. I don't have any issues if she takes us.
Yes.
Do you have a symbol that you can show us? There's been some disturbing situations that have come apart lately.
What kind of symbol are you looking for?
Yeah, maybe you know what their symbol is. It's a sun and has a chain around it. It hurt me.
I don't know what that is, but SM might.
As long as you don't, and that's not your guys' symbol, that was the main issue I was having.
She's too pretty for that. You're too pretty for that. I know you're not bad.
And at this point, I'll kind of put the letter in my bag. All right, well, let's be going then.
All right.
I guess. Seems interesting.
And that's where we're going to call it right there for this episode.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
All right, we are The Dice Tell a Story, and we'd like to thank the sounds that you hear from Sirenscape, Audacity for the recording, Twitch, all you people that listen if you are. We appreciate everything. So, yeah, follow us. You can find us on Sundays. Typically, we run 2 games. One is Esper Genesis. It's a futuristic space campaign, think Mass Effect, based off of 5e rules. It's compatible. And then we're playing the Dungeons & Dragons that you're listening to now. So we have 2 different campaigns going on. The other campaign, we're over 100 episodes in. We're really deep into that, and we absolutely love that one. So give that a check. But yeah, we appreciate anything you guys are doing for us, and just being here is great. GG's.
GG. Zach, just so you know, for the spell components and stuff,
Thanks, Twitchers. We'll be back next week, maybe? Are we playing next week?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, I mean, the D&D one won't
Yeah,
happen till
D&D's not next week. Next week will be Esper Genesis.
Yeah,
So if you...
the beginning of next month, we'll play
Yeah,
D&D
so
again.
if anyone's listening out there in listener land, We're gonna play the space campaign next week, so we should be at the end of an arc in that.
Yeah, the
so
fallout from the Battle of the Castle.
yeah, we went through a huge battle, 3-part battle, so that was really fun. Anyways, we'll catch you guys next time. GG's.
Powdered diamond.